Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian front. Now, before we dive into the actual adventure, let's go ahead and get a recap of what happened last time for one of our players for a point of inspiration. Any volunteers?
Woo! If nobody else wants to, I will. Don't all speak up at once.
I said I'd chip in.
Okay,
Nah.
Dooch, it sounds like it's
I
on
got it.
you.
Yep. All I need is 1 point of reference. Did we kill the gelatinous cube before or
Before,
after the session? Okay, cool. Then I know where I'm at.
Oh,
Okay.
right?
we were in the middle of killing it.
So we were still fighting gelatinous cube. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So we started off the session still in the sewers in the midst of battle. We were getting crunched down on from both sides. To our east, there was a gelatinous cube we were in the process of fighting. I think the session prior to, Ricky had thrown a bomb at it, or a grenade, whatever we're calling it, and it exploded a little bit, took a lot of health out of it. And then we still had
The
Astra.
important note is that when Ricky threw the bomb, she saw that it went inside it and it detonated and there was no collateral damage. So she was like, great, I'm going to internalize that for future reference.
Oh yeah, that'll come later on. So Astra's still on the front line, holding off the troops coming through. I think we had already popped a fog cloud down, or did I do that after the
You
session
did that
started?
before last session.
Okay. So fog cloud was still up, holding a lot of the enemies to the west at bay. We had started a mild retreat as we hear more coming. We were trying to reposition. Astra was still holding the front lines with Zed over there. Ash was kind of towards the middle back, holding the line with Ricky, as well as Joe and Aaron. As that goes off, we hear quite a few others coming from the west through the fog cloud, and they started pretty much for a good half of the session just funneling in, getting held back. Ricky went to hold on the front lines after we took down the gelatinous cube with Astra, and it was a bear barbarian, just literal stop. They couldn't do anything. A couple shatters were thrown one shatter was thrown. Then there was another bomb was thrown by, I forgot who threw the bomb, but that did quite a good bit of damage on that end.
I think it was Ash.
Yeah, I think it was Ash. Astra, you would like to know that your bear farm fucking held up for quite some time, holding the lines. Ricky was doing their thing. They were getting beat up, and just two after two just kept funneling in after we took them out. After a while, we wind up dispersing of them and getting through it, and down the west corridor. Oh, no, you already had gotten your plague the session prior.
Yep. I had swallowed some sewer
you
water.
both, don't forget, you too, Astra. You got bit. You got
Fuck, what did I get? Did I write it down?
You pretty much have
You have
amaranthy,
leprosis.
leprosy.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, you're not one to talk. Let's start
Wow.
there.
All right. Fine.
Okay. So we dispersed the fog cloud, took out the last couple on there. I think Ash and somebody else was looting through the bodies, and we did hear some more noise down that western to northwestern hallway. As Joe went and scout that hallway, she saw two people behind what looks like a wind wall.
Two undead people.
Yep, two undead. Through the wind wall, but they were making no advances towards us. Joe was sneaking at first, and then wanted to test it out a little bit, so she went out in the open. No reaction from them. They noticed she was there, but they did not make an advance or anything. So we kind of deduced that they were trying to buy time for whatever it was that was over there. Ash had sent, I forgot your homunculus's name, but Ash had sent his homunculus down there.
The important part is that Joe threw a rock and it got pushed up by the wind wall, and she was like, we can't go that way. And then Ash was like, no, let me try. So he sent his bird in, and it just got obliterated in the wind wall, and Joe was like,
he was well informed. I think a couple of us were like, that's probably not going to work out well. And he's like, hey, science, we try. Blah, blah, blah.
What kind of impression was that?
That is my Ash. It's been a while. So we went and scouted that out. That thing got blown to smithereens. Then a couple people went to the south side of that hallway to kind of see what was going on there. I wasn't part of that group, so I didn't see what was there.
Joe saw a gelatinous cube sitting on something shiny, and then like a top side entrance from like a sewer grate. And she was like, "Okay, back. We got to go through the wind wall."
Okay. Zed decided after seeing the homunculus go through to try to put his flail through to see how powerful it really was, and that flail flipped back and hit him in the face.
And Joe just couldn't understand why people didn't believe her when she said it was a wind wall.
10 wisdom, man. Let me live.
That's normal wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. So we wind up remembering that we had the purging rod that we had acquired from the fight where Razgar went down, or the fight prior to that. I forgot which one that was. And we used the purging rod on the wind wall. I think prior to that, Zed used like constant mind slivers to take out the two undead that were standing on the other side. So we get around there and we scout out. And as soon as we get around the corner, we see, I forgot what he looked like, but we see an undead like commander in the middle of the room, down a drop, like a little 10-foot drop and staircase. So we decided to try to get a little closer to see what's going on. I think he noticed us right away.
Yeah.
And kind of started talking, and Joe, itchy trigger finger, just shot. And he had
this crystal. He was doing something weird.
Or a green crystal in his hands, and he said, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." And as Joe shot, it repelled.
Ricocheted the bullet back.
Ricocheted the bullet back, and she took the damage on that. Zed tried coming down the hallway to get a little bit of advance and tried talking out with him to buy some time. And as he got past a certain point, a giant black ooze, I forgot what it's actually called.
Black pudding.
Black pudding fell from the ceiling, and I don't think it fell on him, but it fell right next to him.
Yeah.
And we realized doing magic by the cube, somebody did something, and doing magic by the cube, we had to roll.
It was a wild magic surge.
So it was like a wild magic surge. Zed tried popping it off with, I think, just a cantrip even, or it was a spell, or it was definitely a spell, and he turned into a pot of flowers that was next to the black pudding on the ground. Ricky, from internalizing prior to that, you can throw a bomb at something and it just is very controlled.
It'll be totally fine.
Explosion. Threw a bomb at the black pudding, and collateral damage almost killed Zed down to like 5 health. He turned back from the potted plant. I think somebody else took a little damage.
I think it also almost killed Joe. It was awesome.
Almost killed Joe.
And Ash. I think I just almost I think I almost killed
I almost sacrificed my character because of this.
Okay, but Ricky made up for it in the end, which is the important part.
Ricky definitely made up
but
for it.
But I spent 10 minutes feeling terrible.
So, we felt very outnumbered. We were all low on health. We didn't know how strong this black pudding was, so Zed kind of threw out in the air for everybody to retreat, and he was going to go in further and kind of just try to do what he can to stop it. And everybody kind of pushed forward. I forgot, somebody did one thing that did a decent amount of damage to the black pudding, and Zed fully committed and wind up taking out the black pudding with minimal health left. After taking out the black pudding, we all saw him still doing his ritual down there and decided to just send it on him.
We were like, we're gonna die trying, basically.
We were ready. The group was ready to sacrifice their life for the greater good. We all jumped down, made our way, and just circled this guy, holding his green crystal cube orb thing, and we started wailing. Consistent concentration checks to see if he could hold up the ritual.
Dude would not fail.
Really good.
He succeeded every single concentration check until
he succeeded about 9 or 10 of them, and we all got around. We were flanking, doing everything we can, and then Ricky went ham. Did you wind up? Was it a crit?
It was a crit. You can see it. You can see the magical crit right there at the top.
It was a crit.
Yep, it was a crit for like 30 plus damage, or 30 damage, and he wind up failing. As that, he was no longer. I think he was 1 round off from finishing his ritual, and the crystal orb thing imploded, sucking him into some kind of abyss, and out of there, we think that would have been something on the catastrophe level of taking out the entire fort. We ended the session relieved and victorious for the
Heroes.
moment. Just about it. Did I miss anything important?
No, you got the important stuff.
I think you basically covered most of it. So,
I feel like I was there.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and pick up there where we left off. You are still in the sewer, but the ritual is ended. There's no sign of the orb or the star captain. And as you are in the sewer, what do you all do?
I saw something shiny down that way. I know we could take a breather, but like the biggest pile of shit has been taken care of, I think.
Let's give it just give me about 30 seconds at least.
How hurt is everyone?
Also, you look like shit, Joe.
We wind up getting some healing.
Thanks,
I wind up
Ash.
getting up a lot, actually.
Well, let me treat
the token
you.
so you can see how
Yes,
hurt
please.
everybody is. Because everybody's... I think
I'm
you're
good
the only
now.
one who's unharmed.
Bear form OP.
Yeah.
I got healed by somebody and drank a potion, and then
Okay.
It
I
looks
got
like
combat
Joe
medic
is
again.
literally the only hurt one.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my shit kicked.
I got
Can't
I
remember-
shot
combat.
myself. That sucked.
No,
Did I-
what we call it, combat medic me for like 19, I think, and then I drank a potion.
And I already had
That was
combat
about
medic, so you
7.
couldn't have done it on me again.
Oh,
I already did.
Or I think so.
Okay.
yeah.
I think we did in the fight.
I know.
Before
I know Astra. I did it to Astra's bear form last time.
I'm pretty
And
sure
you-
it happened either during the first phase of the fight or just after, before we pushed into stopping the ritual.
So, I don't want you guys to get too bogged down on healing things unless you're going to go looking for trouble. I'm going to try and push this forward until the next story note. So,
Okay.
if there's anything you want to
Okay.
do in this sewer, please make that clear, and then we can push onward.
Joe
from
wants
there.
to get the shiny thing.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, let's get the shiny thing.
Okay,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
we're gonna speed this a little bit.
Boom boom.
Under that shiny thing had 2 gelatinous cubes around it. Now,
Yep.
you are fast enough if you want to just snap the thing up and then run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Die trying.
You're gonna take a hit, an attack of opportunity from one of these gelatinous cubes.
That's okay.
Well, let me heal you first
Nah,
before you
I'm
do
okay.
this.
No, let it go. I like to watch.
Okay, I'll be on standby next to Astra.
That's a 22 to hit you.
Yeah.
Swear to
Okay.
God.
You get slammed for 6 points of acid damage.
So I'm fine.
Okay.
Ow.
You grab the shiny thing, and you run. The
Yeah.
shiny thing is the upper torso of maybe a soldier or a mercenary or an adventurer. It's fairly heavy, and you drag it out. It is a suit of mithril half-plate.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Is
Damn it,
that-
who could use this? Because I can't.
That
You
is
can.
heavy.
Never mind, I
It
can.
is not heavy.
Oh.
Mithril half-plate is medium
It
armor.
was the torso inside it that was the heavy part. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking... Half
Ricky,
plate, you said?
just bought-
Yeah,
didn't
all of you
just
fight
buy
over
one of
it.
those.
But I
I'm just
got
like,
it.
look, it looks like mine.
I want to match Ricky.
Okay.
Go for it. I got my adamantine breastplate.
Yeehaw. Hold on.
I got a bear, so
I mean, would it
Our
really
bear?
benefit you, Joe?
Yeah. I
Go
think.
for it.
Hold on.
Unless Ricky wants it, since Ricky's really front lawn.
No
put the rep on
disadvantages
the line.
against stealth. Like, I'm wearing just regular leather. Yeah, I got another plus to my AC.
Take it up.
I got scale mail on, so
I kicked the corpse out from inside it.
It is all bone. The acid
Ew.
from the gelatinous cube consumed everything but the armor.
Say rest in peace, soldier, and then dump it into the sewage. Put the fucking mithril on.
Okay. You
Done.
equip the mithril half-plate. And so, I'm going to push you all along.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. The crew of Razgar's Revenge, once emerging from the sewer and reporting in as what happened, were thanked heartily for their efforts underneath Stonefield. Your illnesses, dangerous, yet common in the fight against the undead, are tended to by the physicers of the nest, and within a few days, you are all once again expected to assist in guarding the city and standing the walls.
Can I long rest then?
Oh yeah, you can hit long rest. The diseases are tended to, so none of you are suffering from exhaustion or the ill effects.
I do a little bit that happens during the treatment of those diseases.
Sure.
Because it's Astra and Joe who are being treated for these illnesses that they acquired in the sewer, during one of their treatment sessions, or the treatment session, if there's a moment where their physician or their attending is not with them, Joe would look at Astra and she would say, when I met you, I thought you were kind of a piece of shit.
just kind of.
Kind of. But I was impressed by the way you fought down there.
Well, thank you. I suppose you're not so bad yourself.
You stood on the front line and blocked that tunnel with Ricky. And I'd known Ricky for a while. We worked together. We got each other's backs, but I didn't know you, and you still did that. And I think it could have saved us.
Who knows? Any number of things could have happened down there. But you all were competent as well, and we made it out.
I guess the moral of the story is it doesn't matter how annoying the person, they might actually be good in battle to have by your side.
Is that a compliment?
Don't tell anyone.
Fair. Well, I suppose this means you're not all bad either.
Was that a compliment?
Don't tell anyone.
I'm so heartwarmed.
One single tear down my...
It was just those two. Only they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
While the two of you are in the physicary, basically on bed rest until the cures take effect, which are awful, by the way, would you like to know?
Yes.
Yes.
For your Voral's Phage, Joe, over the next day, you feel exhausted and in pain as your skin bursts out in blisters that turn to fungus.
Ew.
Mushrooms growing off of every joint, as if they are rooting in the bone.
That's disgusting.
The cure, every single mushroom had to be cut away with scalding hot knives, cauterizing where they were, and then each wound had to be healed, tended to, and then you needed to be received a lot of lesser restoration magic. It took 2 days, and
Ew.
it was miserable, but you have a full recovery. Astra, the cure for leprosis in Amaranth without divine magic is similarly awful. After your excursion into the sewer and you are on bed rest, you have a difficult time speaking. And over the time of your bed rest, you notice that your fingertips and your toes are turning black at the tips, and it's spreading down the joints. And as that's happening, the physicers are diagnosing what's happened to you, and then they start feeding you the most repugnant broth that... Why don't you roll me a nature check? A 4. You don't know what this broth is, and that's probably for the best. It's the worst tasting thing you've ever consumed. You have to eat a lot of it, and over the next day, you see that black spreading has stopped, but it doesn't quite go away. The worst part is that the next day, every black appendage needs to be cut off and then regenerated.
Oh,
That's horrific.
that is terrible.
However, once the regeneration is complete, as performed by the physicers, you are cured of the leukosis.
Who had the worst treatment, me or you? Who do you think?
I don't know. That was just horrific.
The limbs, I think, is the worst.
Oh, it's just her hands and feet.
It was just the extremities, the fingertips.
Yeah,
the
all
first-
of my joints had mushies on them.
Ricky, don't you feel good that all you had to do was drink a potion?
Yeah.
Must be fucking nice.
I would actually like to propose an idea for the time that these two are in sick bay.
You're on guard duty on the wall, but what is your idea?
It's very simple. I just want to teach Ricky my mom's recipes.
Aw.
Oh, yeah, you can
And
totally
just
do
kind of, yeah, that's all. Just have a little bit
Catnip.
of, yeah,
Silver vine.
yeah. Just kind of go over, mom's recipes.
Are you saying that
And,
you teach Ricky how to make a fancy feast?
Yes.
But curry flavored, right? If I remember
Yum.
correctly,
Mhm.
curry
Curry
flavored.
flavored.
Fancy feast. Oh.
I take it so seriously. Like there is no joking. Like I am
This is an
so
honor.
serious about this. Yeah.
And one thing to add to this, is there any way I could find a one of those what do they call it, the spice pouches? Like the
Pouches.
one that the magical item. I forgot what it's called. I know it starts with an H.
An herbalist's pouch?
No, it's a magical item.
Keywords handy spice pouch?
Yes, that one.
I just typed spice into the item search bar.
I would like to find one of those and gift that.
Aw.
'Cause I
Hold
have
on. Let me see what the hell that is. It's a common item. Yeah, I'd say you could probably buy one for 50 gold.
Okay, I'll do it. I got extra money.
Okay, you do that.
Portable spice cabinet, basically.
Yeah.
I'll say that if you use that spice pouch whilst cooking on the road, you will have advantage on the cooking roll to award everybody temp HP for your meals. Okay. Meanwhile, within the physicary, I need Astra and Joe to make a perception check. Just a straight roll.
Natural 20.
On the
Nice, Joe.
second day of your visit in the physicary, you are recovering from the brutal cauterization treatment, Joe. And so you're very awake. You could not sleep to save your life right now. You hurt. Astra, you are dosed with so much sleeping herb that you are awake, but the regeneration is taking everything out of you. So that's, despite your potent perception skills, everything's just a bit of a haze for you. Joe, reinforcements have arrived. You hear people arriving. You see new people coming into the physicary. You see a couple look at the two of you. It's very studious and non-judgmental. You just
Joe
a
gives
couple
finger
of them,
guns. If she makes eye contact.
none of them seem to react. They
I don't know. Those guys' sense of humor.
no one at the moment, yeah. But you hear something. Later on in the evening, the first thing you know is that when you're in the physicary, you can kind of hear everything that's going on outside, and most of the time it's just inane chatter, orders being given, things like that. You hear, from outside the door, a conversation between, you recognize Kanuke, Sergeant Kanuke, who is now being addressed as Master Sergeant. You hear another individual who you don't recognize the voice of. And that one says, "Do you mean to tell me they were using a siphon?" And you hear Kanuke say, "From what they described, it could be, but I'm not really filled in on, I haven't been briefed on that yet." And then the conversation keeps moving. But you heard that phrase. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm actually proficient.
I know, that's why you're allowed to roll this.
19.
You've read the word siphon before. You've read it in lots of different contexts, around irrigation, farming, those. It's probably not what they're talking about. Considering what you went through, considering the ritual you saw, something about the word siphon, you remember a magical artifact or item that allows the transfer of energy from another plane into this one. And that sticks in your head. But that's what you see. That's what you hear, and the two of you recover.
Yay.
Somehow, especially amongst the reinforcements, word had gotten out about your dangerous mission. Whether you all spread the story yourselves is up to you. But we, the viewers, must all look beyond that. In the war against the dead, victories as true as this one were hard to come by. And amongst the garrison within the city of Stonefield, the Razgar's Revenge were seen as heroes. Well, at least in some small part. The meals and drinks were already... Right, yeah. The meals and drinks that were already paid for at the Red Mail, but it's likely if they were not, drinks would be bought for you all at every opportunity. Victories are valuable for any army, and this is no different. As around the other small towns and bastions within the Gestured Coast, victories were not so common. As the camera pulls away from the fortified town of Stonefield, we see armies of Ceres and armies of the dead, and they march towards each other. The line is ever moving, but where Stonefield stands, it's not. Where the forces of the dead tried to force the city to topple, you stood in the way. And perhaps, if your crew had been at Astfell, Baldenborough, Kingswick, or Gorgonfell, these towns might, too, still stand. Yet they do not. And where they stood, the armies of the dead surged from. The mechanisms of their advance are not entirely understood, but survivors from every town that fell describe a ritual just like the one you stopped, with an undead soldier destroying itself around a glowing green orb.
You got it, Dooch.
Yeah.
As we refocus on our resilient crew, it has been a week since you've stopped that ritual. You all stand in front of the nest, in front of Sergeant Tudrick, a black-haired human dappled with scars hidden behind a shorn goatee. And I'm going to go ahead and change the map. You saw him arrive along with reinforcements And while the flavor of success still sat in the mouths of the garrison of Stonefield, it was clear the news these reinforcements brought with them was dour. This is the first time any of you have really heard anything. The half-orc Master Sergeant, Kanuke, you all know, speaks up from his position leaning against the wall on the front of the nest. First, all of you are to be awarded commendation. We didn't understand the full meaning of what the dead were doing. Now we have an idea. Everything said from here on, know that we appreciate your efforts. After this briefing, see Dolly at the front. She's got a bonus for you. Canuck then nods to Tudrik, who's looking over all of you. He kind of is taking in your team. What does he see? How are y'all doing after a week? Some of you off to recovery.
Astra just still kind of looks physically drained. Like, is this taking a toll on her? She's just kind of like drooping around and slouching when she can.
Okay.
Joe is very stubbornly trying to look like she's unaffected.
Okay.
By her ordeal, but like you can she has a charisma of 7. Like she's not like the world's greatest deceiver or liar, but it's clear she's putting in an effort to like stand back straight, like unperturbed.
Okay.
I have a strength of 7, so holding myself up with almost no energy is taking its toll.
You can see Zed has his chest out, chin high. He's on top of the world effortlessly, looking like this. He has this past week. He's been getting some little praise, the little attention he likes, while still trying to be coy. So he's on top of the world right now.
He looks like how Joe wishes she could look like.
He got that shitty grin on right now, like, yeah, buddy.
How's Ash and Ricky looking?
I think Ash would be pretty proud of himself right now. Just kind of, not to the degree of Zed, proud or confident. Yeah. Definitely more reserved, but still chest out. He feels pretty good about himself right now.
Okay.
Fur fluffed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ricky?
I just did what I'm supposed to, right? So I don't think there's any like pride. I'm mostly just like relaxed, rested. I got to spend a week cooking and learning about food, so I'm just like rejuvenated and ready to go, like get back to the job.
Okay. Taking all this in, Sergeant Tudrik is kind of doing that leadership pace back and forth in front of you all as he seems to think about what he's going to say. Until finally, the followers of the Star have taken Foot Castle. Port Rouleau is now cut off. I don't need to tell you that's bad news. The Serisian Royal Navy is sailing there now, but they will need our land forces to pinch the dead where we can. Sergeant Tudrik pauses as if collecting his thoughts, and then continues. You have choices to make on this mission. 2 other Brahma squads have been dispatched. And he, reaches into his bag and pulls out a note and reads it. The Immortal Sisters and the Butcher's Bill. Along with them, the 49th Heavy Infantry Company is marching north. Your squad, the Razgar's Revenge, is setting the road for their advance, and I can't have them getting delayed. So, I'm informed I need to trust your judgment in this. I don't want to, but I simply don't have the soldiers to do anything else. The way forward is up to your squad. You're to set out north as soon as you are able, routing either through Kingswick, Gorgonfell, or Foot Castle. I will explain the differences for them. Should you route through Gorgonfell, the Serisian Royal Navy may be in position to provide support, as it's near the coast. You can expect your opposition to be the heaviest there. So, while you might have naval support, there'll be a lot of Star dead to push through. Should you route instead through Foot Castle, you'll be along the Erevan Trail, which, as you may know, skirts the impasse. This might be the quietest way north, but also the slowest. Make no mistake, my lovelies, you're going to be pushing through enemy lines, and only by the grace of the king will you slip through unnoticed. If you take too long, and Port Royal fails, we are in this fight, well and truly, alone. Lastly, if you route through Kingswick, you'll be without support from the sea, and you'll be without the cushy foothills to protect you. It is the straightest line north, and the Vale Passage should be the fastest route to Port Royal. Whichever route you choose, we need you to punch through them. Each town has been taken. Each town was fortified, and now those fortifications are holding us back. If you should be stalled for too long that the 49th Company catches up to you, my lovelies, I will be cross. The point of the Razgar's Revenge taking the lead is to keep our true intentions quiet. We have diversionary operations in effect as we speak. Should the followers of the Star catch wind of 200 infantry and 3 Brahma platoons pushing north, well, that'll attract attention. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Once you push through to Astfell, the Serisian Royal Navy will be waiting in the Bay of Toil to provide support. And then he turns, and he walks over to the wall in front of the nest, and he picks up a wooden crate. Who is your commanding? Which of you will take this from me?
Ash immediately looks to Zed.
Zed'll just quick glance over. Unless he sees some kind of opposition, he'll step up.
Just like, after you, sir, Commander.
Asher just shrugs, like, I don't care.
I'll step up and take the position, sir. And I'll walk up to grab.
Inside is your signaling device. The Serisian Royal Navy sees a red flare, they'll be within long gun range within 10 minutes. Sooner, if you can see them off the shore. Once Astfell has fallen, and, my lovelies, I intend you to level that town. Once it is rubble, and all the dead are thoroughly and with prejudice destroyed, you get your crew to Port Royal, and expect fighting the whole way. Any questions?
Nope.
Primary objective: take back the main fort. Side
The
objective
one we
on
choose.
the way. If we decide, take back the foothills or the towns on the process.
I will pull you over to the Serisian map so you can see.
I was
the
already
layout.
there.
So
This is the most enemy heavy.
Yep.
This is the straightest shoot. But
Where are we trying to go? What's the main town we're trying to
this
get
is
to?
where you're trying to get to, is Port Royal, which is all
Yeah.
the way up here.
But all 4 of these have fallen in the same manner that Stonefield was supposed to fall. So we have the protection of the foothills from here.
But that takes the
have-
longest.
Naval aid here because of the access to the
The
coast.
sea,
This
so-
has neither, but it's the straightest path. So
Just
we have
the-
to weigh our pros and cons in choosing this.
I think we go Gorgonspell. Just because support is better than no support, even if there are more creatures.
It's a ballsy.
Let me ask you this, Sergeant.
Of course, any questions? That's what I'm here for.
What is going to be most beneficial to our forces? Taking back Gorgonfell on the coast?
You will be facing the heaviest opposition along the coast. You might have the opportunity for support from the Navy while you're there. The 49th Heavy Infantry are heavy infantry. Anything that you encounter, should you deal with it, they will be able to clean up after you along the way.
He's asking you if you would most benefit from us getting Gorgonfell in the first place. Is that the most advantageous thing to reclaim?
Strategically, having the port of Gorgonfell back would be very helpful.
That's what I was thinking too.
Well,
That's why they have the most forces there, right?
Well, one would assume.
Want and needs of our company come second to what's going to help out our cause in the Serisian army. Give us a minute, let's just discuss it.
I expect you all to make the decisions on the road. you still have quite a bit of travel before you even get to a point where you have to make that choice. And the
Sure.
49th Infantry are several days behind you, even from here.
Okay.
Then we'll
report
set
in
out and see what happens.
Yep. We'll report it and keep you well informed.
Before you go, speak with Mighty in the garage. She said she had a trick prepared for the Razgar's revenge. So, you can't miss her. She's the Goliath that came in with us.
Gotcha. Any help is appreciated.
I'm sure it is. Communicate to me. And the two leaders basically, you believe you're dismissed as they make their way into the nest.
Right, let's grab our bonus first.
I like the way you think. I need to get new ammunition because I shot almost all of it. So a bonus will
Need
pay
new
for
foot
that.
covers.
Yeah, we
Is
could
there
Book covers.
we can talk about that too on the way, Joe.
Huh.
We're keeping a low profile and keeping our presence hidden. It involves no gunshots.
Is this a lecture from my commander of the Rascal's Revenge?
I also don't think we're
You
supposed
hear-
to stay hidden. We're the diversion.
You hear Aaron
I'm talking
say,
about in general.
You hear Aaron from behind say, you could learn to be quiet.
I'm incredibly quiet when I want to be.
You just don't want to be.
Exactly.
Change
I
that.
can't be too quiet and I just ding the
Is
scale
this
mail I got on.
second in command Aaron giving me a lecture now?
No, I'm just good at being quiet.
Look, you got your strong points and your use cases. I get it. I know you want to go balls to the wall on these undead fools, but we don't want to put the rest of the company in jeopardy on that. I'll let you let loose. You know,
You
and
let
I don't
me.
even think you need me to let you let loose.
Yeah.
But if we're keeping a low profile, sometimes that's the price we got to pay to stay alive.
Your concerns are noted.
Thank you.
I lean in and I whisper in into Joe's ear and I go, I can make him a rat if you want.
Don't make me like you too hard, too fast. It'll make me not like you.
We already started there and that was still kind of fun.
Bonuses. Money.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So where are you going?
What was her name?
Dolly?
Wendy?
Mighty.
Yes.
No,
No,
Mighty's
so-
the...
Dolly's got our money.
Yeah, we're getting money first.
And then we're gonna go to Mighty, who has our Brahma
Mm-hmm.
improvement or trick or whatever. Dolly.
Okay.
Part.
You
No.
head to... It's not spelled the same. As you make your way to the front of the nest, and you get to the broad counter where lots of paperwork is being handled out, a halfling with black hair looks up at you all. You see a little placard on the front of the desk that says, Dolly Noodlefoot.
Oh my god!
Oh, yes.
I would kill for Dolly Noodlefoot.
I will
Oh,
spell it.
Dolly Duckfoot.
It's not.
This is better.
You know, ever since
so good.
Oh, like Dahlia. Okay.
Anytime I hear the word
Triggered.
noodle, I only think about noodle to you.
Noodle to you.
Noodle to you.
Anyway, she looks up at you all and she says, "Oh, are you the crew of the Razgar's Revenge?
In the flesh.
I got a bonus here for you."
Love to hear. You keep a little bit for yourself.
She
I'm
blinks.
just kidding.
I'm just
That
staring
would
at
be
him.
treason. No. And then she reaches under the desk, and
She's suddenly
pulls-
uncomfortable.
Yeah. She begins to pull out several pouches, and to each of you, you earn 300 gold apiece.
Does Aaron get
Hey.
300 gold too?
Yes.
Oh man, I bet she loves hanging out with us.
She actually wasn't expecting to receive one, so after all of you get your pouches, and Dolly is like holding out the last pouch, Aaron says, "No." And Dolly's like, "You're part of the squad."
I remember you being in that sewer with us.
You earned it.
Shit. And she just reaches up and grabs it.
It pays to be patriotic.
Let's say,
So
who
it
the
does.
thunk having a job pays pretty well.
Shit, how much is in here? And she like opens the bag and starts counting it.
Erin has bank. Like I gave her 300. She's got 300 from this.
So all of you make a note. You've earned an additional 300 that you can spend on whatever you like.
Booze.
That's a lot of booze.
So much booze.
That's a tavern's worth of booze.
What the hell can we even buy here?
What do you want?
Positions.
Ammunition.
Do you head to the quartermaster?
Yeah.
That's where Joe's going.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's a new quartermaster. A lot of the staff have been changed, or replaced, or filling the slots that were gone. A very hardy, completely bald dwarf at the quartermaster's stand, where you see he's like currently sharpening the bayonets for rifles, and he looks up and he says, "Yeah, what you all want?"
Anyone want to go first?
We need some stuff that's going to help us keep us alive on this journey right now. We got some pretty big orders.
Yep. Got you on the roster here. Rasgar's Revenge slated north. No return trip stated.
Not yet.
Hoping to take
So
some forts, get to Port Rollo.
I see this ain't a routine then. Okay.
Nope.
probably potions. I personally would like a little more protection.
Yep.
Let's see, crew 6. And he like picks up a crate and he sets it on the counter and he says, "All right, I can provide you either 2 lessers healings each or 1 greater healing each."
2 lesser?
More the merrier.
Very well. And he gives you 12 standard healing potions.
Oh,
2 each.
all right.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Yeah, give Aaron 2. Which ones?
Just
Standard.
basic
Just
healing.
regular, yeah, just basic.
Basic healing?
10
Gotcha.
HP a pop.
Cool.
And you need protection. Standard military armor doing it for you.
Been getting hit a lot. So
I
maybe
bet.
something a little. That
Can't really
is a
hide
good
in
point.
this, and I dig my chest.
All right. Let me see here. You're a Brahma crew. I don't have. I mean, I could fit you with some heavy armor, but it doesn't say you got the qualifications for it.
Got anything better than this breastplate?
He like looks at you. What's wrong with it?
All right, never mind.
I mean,
If you're
nothing
looking
for
for-
requisition.
If you need like magic armor, Ash, that might be like a different kind of shop.
Requisitions, most likely.
You need magic
Okay.
armor?
We were going to
He
look
wants
at
magic armor.
anything of the magic variety, help give us the edge.
I see. Roll me a D100.
I love random rolls.
And rolls are great.
36.
Okay. One moment. Let's see here. All right. You sit tight. And he kind of hops off the stool until you can just barely see the top of his bald head as he strolls out behind the shelves, and you hear a door creak open, and he begins to ruffle through things. Roll me a D8, class.
Okay.
Noodlefoot.
6.
6. Okay, hold on. How, at a glance, how strong are you, Ash?
Well, I'm at a 10, I think.
You're at a 10? You hear him say, no, that little fucking... no chance of that. Just like grumbling going on. Okay.
It's like putting shoulder pads on a baby.
Or any clothing on your cat.
That too. Just
They just fall over. Oh my god. Ash in like clothing, like new clothing, just
Yep.
a cat paralysis
Like-
thing.
New snow boots.
Oh, so cute.
Heck no. He'd be doing.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
4.
Okay.
What?
All right. The dwarf like emerges from the back. I hope you got a pretty penny on you, because this wasn't cheap. And he thuds like a suit of scale mail that gleams green around the edges.
Okay.
It is scale mail of poison resistance.
Oh,
Ooh.
after all these fucking diseases.
I mean, that would be cool.
The primary era where poison resistance is like pivotal.
Stick.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't boost my AC, but it would give me poison resistance. So, how much is it?
2,200 gold.
Woo!
Never mind.
Yeehaw.
You can keep it.
What if? What accent was that? What if I told you that we saved Stonefield?
I know
I
who
think he
you
knows
are.
already.
Oh shit.
That's fine.
If that's too steep for you, best I got to cloak of protection.
That's good too.
I kind of like thumbs the cloak that he's already wearing.
The
It's
fuck
fine.
you want, little cat? I got nothing
Oh,
else.
whoa, 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 whoa. How much in that cloak of protection?
400.
Ricky? I think that'd be well suited for you, and I'm more than happy to put up a little bit. Just short.
Okay.
I'll do that too.
It's true. Ricky's on the front line
Mm.
most of the time.
You keep our asses safe. It's the least we could do.
I'll put over 100 gold towards it.
I'll put 50.
I just hold out my coin purse for people to take whatever they need.
No,
Oh, it's for you.
This is for you. Okay, no, we're giving you the gold. Yep.
Okay.
Here, and I put 100 gold in her hand.
I don't think Ricky knows what a gift is.
It's okay.
So that's
As long as she stays alive, I'm
250.
happy.
That's almost enough.
You got $150 to cover the rest.
How much gold do you have, Ricky?
I have 310 after. what
Then
we
yeah,
were
you
just
have enough.
given.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
God.
So you can purchase a cloak of protection.
Okay.
He slides it over to you. You see him making a note on it. And then, yours. Now, is there anything else?
Yes.
Weaponry, munitions, ordnance?
Yes. Gods above or below or wherever the fuck they went.
Who knows? What you need?
Magic ammunition for my rifle.
All right. You want elemental or just enchanted?
Well, you know, if it's an option.
Yeah, we came with full supply from Little.
I mean, both.
All right. A box of elementals, depending on the elements, going to be about, let's see, 80 gold for a box of 20.
Yeah. Sign me up for the elemental. What do you recommend against the Walking Dead?
Fire's great.
Fire it
works
is.
everywhere.
And I'm resistant to it, so if it backfires, well.
Did you shoot yourself?
That is a note. If your gun
Once.
jams on one of these, you are likely to get a little bit of a scorch.
Fire it is.
All right, a box of 20. 80 gold for that.
Make it 40, and I'll put 80 gold down.
Oh,
2
Ash.
boxes. All right. And then the enchantment's a little bit pricier. Aim's a little truer. So, let's see. 120 gold for a box of 20.
Yikes, alright. Yeah, I'll take 20.
All right.
There's all my money. Bam, bam, bam. That's it, I'm good.
Anything else from anybody else?
I'm
Go
ahead, Captain first.
No. Crew
No,
first.
go ahead. After you, please. I insist.
Oh no, after you.
For spellcasters, or just anything that may be useful. You got like, I don't know, movable rod, you got pearl power, anything of that nature.
Yeah, I got both of them. That's standard supply.
Yeah.
200 gold each.
for both? I'll take. Do the movable rod.
I feel like my last station ripped me off when I pulled out a Pearl of Power.
Well, they likely weren't recently resupplied, now were they?
That's probably true, but damn.
Yeah, I'll take that movable rod.
200 gold.
Yep.
He slides it across to you. It's very... So you've seen immovable rods before. They're often, like, very finely decorated or engraved. This one looks like a Horsemaster's movable rod. So it's extremely plain. It's just a steel rod with a button on each end.
I love it.
I'll take it. As long as it gets the job done.
I believe that one's up to 2,500 pounds before moving.
Okay.
And then, anybody else? Well, I have you.
I'm looking for a parapet of wound closure. If you got one of them.
Oh, sure do. 150.
Yep, there you go.
You have.
We just got paid.
You've purchased a periaptive wound closure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else?
I'm satisfied.
So all I've spent is the 50 for the cloak. Is that right?
150.
150.
150. 150.
Correct.
So I'm gonna walk up and just really quietly to him, kind of whisper so everybody else can't hear.
We're all
and, like,
watching you do this.
Hold out like just a javelin, right, and say, sometimes I can't get close enough to hit him, and I have to throw one of these. So if you have anything that's a little better than one of these, I think I can be more helpful.
Yep. Roll me a D100.
I fucking love Ricky.
The purest bean.
3
Sick.
feet away from
A
us,
6.
whispering. Like,
Okay. Roll me a D20.
You're gonna have the sickest whatever to throw and or fire at someone.
I mean, a javelin of lightning would be fucking
I'd be pretty
amazing.
sick.
Also be pretty expensive, I think.
Yeah, that's what I assumed, but
17. Okay. Hold on.
It's gonna be the coolest thing ever.
You are level
returning.
7.
Returning
Sentient
javelin. Did I hear that?
When you throw it.
Anything that returns would be so key for Ricky to be able to throw at people.
right?
Okay. Hold on. I have a table to open up now.
Ooh, this is exciting.
I don't have that much money, so
Will
see.
help. I mean, I don't have a shitload left, but I got some.
I hope those fire bullets come in handy.
I have more fire bullets than I have regular +1 ammunition.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Nice. Well, good
Oh,
news
I
is
need to
we can-
prepare.
Each fire bullet does a D6 of fire damage. in addition to
Plus.
the basic damage.
Nice. I'll add that.
Okay, you roll. Okay.
I can always magic weapon your weapon.
That's true. But it's a concentration, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, hold on. This is a big table.
The excitement of a random roll treasure table is always worth it.
Well, good thing to know is we're not going to need money where we're going, so spend it while we got it.
Hell.
Sure. Yep. Way
Okay.
to look on the bright side.
That's what I do.
I actually have one more idea after this. Just a quick spit stop before we go over to Mighty.
Spit stop?
Spit stop?
Spit stop. Yep.
Ew. Gross.
Who we
Class.
spitting on?
All right.
The dead.
Yeah.
The dwarf looks at your javelin and then turns and goes into the back, and you hear him like shuffling through things. Yes, okay. He then comes out and he has a few things in his arms. The first thing he sets down is a javelin that looks exactly like the one that you showed him. I got plenty of these, they're pretty cheap. But if you're looking for something a bit more potent, he drops a hand axe on the table next to it. It is a peculiar looking hand axe. It has a very short beard. Like, the axe itself is really narrow, but it has like a handle that curves inward. You've never seen anything like it. He kind of looks at it, and then he like looks at the little parchment note that's on the end of it, and he says, "It's axe a hurling.
Ooh.
You throw it, hit something, it comes back."
I go, that one. And I just point at it.
All right. So this hand axe has a normal throw range of 25 feet and a long range of 100 feet. When you hit with a ranged attack using this weapon, it deals an extra 1d6 damage. Immediately after the attack, the weapon flies back to your hand. It is an uncommon weapon. It is rolled on this table, so it does not exist in D&D Beyond. So, he says, there's going to be 400 gold for this one.
All right, Ricky, how much do you need?
I like look back over at everybody. And I go,
How much
I
is
have,
it?
400.
So it's 400. 400, and I have 160.
Joe puts 100 on
Yeah.
the table.
Aaron
Slap
puts 200
100 to my
gold.
name.
Oh, was that it?
I got 100 to my name, so I'll cover 80.
I'm bad at
Give me a
math.
little
Wait,
give me a
You
little
said
pocket change.
Aaron put 200 down?
We only
Yeah,
need
so-
40 from you, Zed.
I'll give her a couple. I'll give you 60. Give you some pocket change.
So 20
Okay.
gold left.
Yeah, so I
Yep.
scoop it up and hand it over.
There you are. And he just slides the axe of hurling across the table to you.
I'm very
You're gonna
excited.
hurl
to run
so
over to look
good,
at it.
Ricky.
So you gave us 12 potions. Am I able to buy more?
If you like,
I'd like to buy some graders. How much are those?
250 a pop.
Yeah, I'll take one.
250 it is.
Money
And
bags over
he
here.
slides a grater over to you. It looks identical to the standards, but it glows red a little brighter.
Ooh.
Well, I still have you here. It'll be anything else.
I think that'll do it.
We got all our bonus money, Chief.
Pretty
We
much,
appreciate
yeah.
Well, I'm sure with this equipment, you'll be coming back.
it. That's the game plan.
And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, all right, sir.
Don't miss us.
I won't. And he
promise.
like slides
Inside
onto
check.
a stool.
Check,
Okay.
will he miss us?
Sure.
21.
No.
Oh, damn it. Yes,
This
Ash.
dwarven quartermaster's like...
Begotten thoughts.
Sorry, one last pit stop. I didn't think maybe stopping by. You said there's like a group of physicers here.
There is a physicary with military physicers here, yes.
I would like to stop by the physicary
Yeah, they cut all of Astra's fingers off.
to see
them back.
if there's anything I can requisition or possibly purchase that would help healing on my end. Like something special, something that I can get from the quartermaster.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Okay. $83.
Okay. As you're asking, you get the attention of a tiefling physiker who basically seems maybe a little bit amused, or maybe he thinks you're cute as a little tabaxi physiker. And he kind of looks down at you and he says, good morning. What do you need?
Anything that can help with healing of my crew, or maybe an upgrade to this. And he shows the all-purpose tool. Something that I couldn't requisition from the quartermaster.
Hold on. Let me check. I see you're a practitioner. Well, firstly, I am Physiker Zion Matthews. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
It always is fine to meet a physiker of the field. They are not common. I see you are well equipped. I can provide you some of the requisite components to build that up to the more potent version. But you will have to do the crafting yourself, so I imagine that is not a problem.
It is not the problem. No.
One moment, let me go get my kit. And Zion goes and checks, like, you see him, like, opening up drawers, and he pulls out what look like these parchment-wrapped kits that are sealed with all sorts of cord. And he pulls one out. You see, based on the markings on the outside, it's Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
In Gnomish, it says enhanced physicary equipment basic kit +2.
Ooh. All right.
So he pulls that out and then he hands that to you.
This is great. Is there anything I can... is there a trade that I need to do, or...
No?
Okay.
This
is just...
well supplied. It's just... You are a field physical. This is how we work, yes?
Of course. If there's anything that you need me to do while I'm still here in the next couple days, I think... Are we leaving? Are we leaving today?
You should be leaving now. Like, you should be leaving as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. When and if we return, I'll come here and see if you need any help with healing or...
I am confident I will not likely remember this conversation. But if you bring it up, sure.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. This will be useful.
And he just
Yep.
kind of pleasantly waves.
Yeah, we both
Fucking
awkwardly just
awfully low charisma characters.
yes.
I elbow Joe and go, nerds.
Tell me about it.
So what is this?
You have the supplies to build an all-purpose tool level 2.
+2. Okay, cool.
But you have to craft it. It's got a DC to it.
Okay.
Very nice.
It's a very standardized looking kit. If you open it up, you see that there is it's almost like there's an allotted amount of banacite, of metalwork, of these fine parts that look like they thread together properly. You see some of the hardware is missing, and you recognize that you're going to have to adapt your own all-purpose tool into this one.
Yeah. You see Ash as we're walking over towards Mighty. He's kind of like looking it over, whoa, like geeking out over everything in here.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Well, as we're leaving, I'll pick up a bottle of whiskey, but you can just give me the pencil.
5 gold. Unless it's like top shelf.
It's probably top shelf. I might die.
20 gold.
Go back to bottom.
Would you... Hold on. Do you want this to be like a significant bottle, or are you just grabbing one for the sake of it?
Significant bottle. Something that's good and I will remember if I die.
You know, it's going to be weeks on the road. You might as well have
Alright.
a bottle.
Hold on. One moment. Roll me a D100
Oh, okay.
to see if they have... A 37. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Sorry, I didn't think this was going to be a thing.
Okay, you purchase a bottle of Golden Ripple Spirits.
Yeah, I love the sound of that.
It is about 28 gold for the full bottle. It is a significant bottle. You're not sure.
Schlager.
It's super not. Jesus Christ.
This has the word gold in it. Same thing, right?
It's a very dark gold looking whiskey. It's very clear. It's the sort of thing that just looking at it in the shape of the bottle, which is like this very scroll work made glass bottle, it feels expensive. Go ahead and add that to your inventory.
I did, thank you.
Okay. Is there anything from anybody else? Okay. Then I'm going to assume you all make your way towards the garage, where your Brahma is held. As you do, you see that there is a Goliath towering over Brahma 19. You see that she is currently doing something to the far side of it. As you're approaching, you see she has a wrench that's as tall as Ash in both hands and is currently manipulating one of the banacite batteries on the far side of it. And as you're approaching, she looks up and she says, "Hey."
Hi?
You're the Razgar's Revenge crew?
Oh, wait, that's I didn't know our name until today. But yeah, that's us.
Right.
Don't mind her.
I don't.
Excuse you? Damn.
Don't worry about it.
I'm Mighty. I've been the mechanic here on your Brahma. She been through some shit.
That's the truth. How's she looking now?
Right as rain now. Just setting this last battery.
Any new upgrades?
We're getting to that. Heard tell you're heading north, pressing through army lines. So, I got some unique ammunition I crafted up for you.
Oh.
Okay.
You see Mighty turns, and you hear her say, Gizmo! And then a dog appears, dragging a crate. This dog is not very big. Maybe 70 pounds. But the crate that it's dragging is, and I'm going to use Ash as a metric again, larger than Ash.
How many ashes is that?
That's 2 ashes.
At least one.
2 whole ashes.
2 whole ashes. As this dog slides this crate out in front of you, you see that there are a number of, well, they're round-ish. They look the size to fit the bore of the cannon, but she points down at them. Got 5 fireburst shells.
Fireburst.
And you got 3 siege shells. So when they hit, they burst, dealing thunder to everything around. Real good against structures.
Oh, I go to pick one up. Are they heavy?
Yes, they are very heavy.
I probably can't even move one then. 7 strength.
You can kind of, you can roll it a little. You know, it's not.
Yeah. No, those. Yeah, they're good.
Who's your gunner?
That you, Joe?
No, I'm the spotter.
Who's your gunner?
Whoa.
We're down a gunner, huh?
Better figure
Aster,
that
how
out.
do you feel about explosions?
I make my own.
I don't mind upgrading to the inside. I also don't mind being outside.
What does it take to shoot it, huh?
I don't know, just hitting a button, I guess. It's true. Well, so we got our dear leader on the outside right now. Maybe we could put him on the inside, and since you're all half the time, it wouldn't be a big deal if you were on the outside. Well, see, most of the time. So you and Ricky on the outside?
I'm gonna be honest, Joe. I like being in the fray of it.
But you're the captain. We can't lose you.
Yeah, we can't.
Listen.
We would fall apart at the seams without you.
Look, my fingers are meant for magic, not buttons. Okay.
I mean, same. I'm literally
I do prestidigitation.
Okay, yeah, but so that versus a horde of undead, or like Miss tears your face off and eats it.
I can also.
Mighty leans against the Brahma and just waits.
I'll hold the position for now. We'll discuss it later. What do I need to know?
You've been trained on the Brahma, haven't you?
Yes.
Load the shell as you would any other. Aim. Ripcord.
What are we looking for, explosion-wise? How big's the fire burst? What are we talking about?
The fireburst will ignite anything mechanically. The fireburst will go out to maybe about 90 feet in front of the Brahma in a 15-foot wide path and set anything aflame in front of it.
So it's a 90-foot cone? Is that what I'm hearing?
The flamethrower.
Cylinder.
Nice.
It's called a cylinder.
It's basically a flamethrower. Yeah.
The Kamehameha.
Hit.
Jesus Christ! Fuck my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
We only got what, 5 of those?
yeah, 5 of them.
Sorry, is that rechargeable or is that like that's it for our trek? To
You
miss
want to
that
go
part.
and collect all the pieces of the canister after we fire it off? Let me know how that works.
I detect sarcasm.
It's a little
It detonates once it leaves the barrel of the cannon, so it's one and done for each one.
So sparingly.
What are we talking about on the siege?
It'll knock over a wall. It'll knock over a building. If you need to hit something with it that ain't fortified or a structure, it'll do about the same as a typical cannonball. But
Special.
it deals mechanically, it deals double damage to structures.
Okay. So strictly used for structures.
Not strictly, but preferably.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste to throw it at.
Well, I mean,
We're
if
gonna
you're the
use red
gunner,
light.
you get to make those decisions, don't you?
That I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't be the fucking gunner.
I also
Shoot things with my hand.
resupplied your ammo rack. I saw you had 3 scattershot canisters in here, so those are topped off as well.
Woo.
You're fully loaded up, so be careful. Don't get hit in the back.
Did you replace that broken crystal we had? We had one on the fritz.
Yep, just finished it.
Perfect.
So
Your
when are we
field
leaving,
repair work
then?
was good enough.
We're leaving, like, as soon as we're able.
As soon as you're done with me, as far as I know.
All right.
Tell you what, Mighty, if your work wasn't good enough, you won't ever see us again, so don't worry about it.
I ain't worried about
And
it
if it
anyway.
was good enough, you might never see us
Why
again.
doesn't anyone love us?
It's a hard knock life.
Oh,
Didn't
shit.
you save everyone here, and they still.
As
did it?
soon as Joe says, "Why doesn't anyone love us?" she says, "Oh shit," and she's gonna dash back to the the red mail.
Sure.
She wants to see if she ever got a response to her letter before they leave because it's her last chance.
I don't remember what that letter was. Hold on. Do you remember?
So no.
I know. Yeah. Here, I'll text you. Talk amongst yourselves.
Alright.
Yes, Pan
Oh.
the DM.
I don't want to be the gunner. I got cool spells now.
I also got cool. I got a 4th level spell now. I definitely don't want to be the gunner.
So
I Gizmo.
apparently
I mean, I can push buttons. Sorry.
I
Ash.
can push
it's all good. Apparently, I can choose a new cantrip through my all-purpose tool for 8 hours. I had
Yes.
no idea.
every day. I use Eldritch Blast on
Send
Artie.
it to you, Echo.
Yeah, I had no idea. I could have.
Oh,
I could have had chill touch for this whole time.
I
Do it.
remember. Yes, you. Okay. You get you do get a letter back at this point. Yes, it's fine.
Make sure, Ash, it's an action, so make sure you do it before we get in combat.
Somebody
Yeah.
does look.
But yeah, now I know. So I have.
You don't know that. Okay, Joe comes back, panting. All right, let's go.
You
Okay.
good?
Great.
So, whoever's in charge of your Brahma, which is probably Ash, make a note. You have 4 canister shells, 5 fireburst shells, and 3 siege shells,
Okay, so
in addition to the
Or-
main shot.
canister. Can you list them off again? I'm writing them down.
5 fireburst,
Okay.
3 siege.
Okay. Got it.
Additionally, the individual who is the gunner of the vehicle, you do not have to operate the gun every turn. You can pop out of the hatch and be a person with free will. You are not slaved to the gunner's seat of the Brahma.
What if I turn into a bear in the hatch? That's
You will injure
Then
yourself terribly.
You will be blocking the hatch with your big bear butt. Not recommended.
So
I just gotta figure out how to use it because I've never even pulled up that page. I'll figure it out.
It's in the party, and you just find Razgar's Revenge.
Okay.
It's under actors.
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh,
oh, that's
Astro
because I
needs
haven't
Razgar.
given you one moment.
So Brahma charge. So I would be in charge of main cannon.
That's it.
yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
You could
If
just.
you're
no,
in the
you could-
gunner's seat, you
or
are
hold
also the radio man.
Hey,
That's good.
Yeah, it
That's
works.
good.
and you're Mr. Charisma.
Honestly, if we're
Yep.
if we're like in a good position, Ash can rotate to the gunner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so,
if you hop out, he's not moving, or he can.
I see main
pick and
cannon.
choose.
Where am I just gonna like say the other one's fire burst or siege, and like you'll know what they do? Because
Yes.
I don't see like a tab. Okay, cool.
Also, the 2-hit has been improved for the main cannon. I need to edit that since it was repaired.
How would I go about clicking it to do the roll?
Okay, so you just click on main
Click
cannon, you
it.
click the little die next to it. It appears in the chat.
Then
There you
hit
go.
attack.
Then you click attack and then damage, just like you would anything else.
Sweet.
It does not use your stats. It uses the Razgar's revenge stats.
Okay, so it's a +8 to hit.
Mhm.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Look at all that damage.
And then
Damn,
whatever
that is fucking...
whatever we use is just on top of it. So if we do like, what does the scatter do?
The scatter shot deals the damage to everything in a line.
What's the dimensions? I'm just gonna write it down so I don't have to ask again.
10 foot wide.
And that's the 100-foot one that I've seen.
Yeah, that's the one you guys.
Yeah,
used
that was the
before.
one that we used in the big battle.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right, I'm versed now.
The Fireburst shell deals. It's a 90-foot by, I think, 15-foot rectangle. It deals 2d12 fire damage to everything within it, and then they are ignited for 1d12 damage every turn.
Which is sexy.
That's dope. Okay. Cool. All right, I think I'm good then.
The flame also lasts for a minute while it's on the ground, unless it's a flammable surface, in which case it lasts until it's extinguished.
So throw grease down, and then boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's basically a napalm shell.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's dope.
Can I stack oil barrels for an explosion?
Does this look like Baldur's Gate 3 to you?
You know, I forgot that was in Baldur's Gate 3, and I remembered it from Divinity. So
Same company.
Tomato.
So when do we get the orbital rail cannon?
You don't.
this is.
Anyways, we are headed out of here, aren't we?
Yeah, we leaving.
Let's
Thanks,
go.
Marty.
Choo choo.
Safe driving.
And climb up into the driver's seat.
You have
As
to
you
reset
all-
the seat because Mighty was in it.
Yep.
She's like 7 feet taller than you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I spent 2 minutes just cranking.
Here's your little block for your foot pedal.
You're actually kind of cute.
And the phone book to sit on.
Yeah, get it over with. Just whatever.
It will never end.
Okay.
On the road again.
And
Kind of
you
nice being in here.
make your way. Yeah, you're
We-
nice and protected from the
I haven't been in
elements.
here yet.
Would you like some fruit snacks?
Yeah, we
Oh,
had snacks
shit.
that we just never shared with the outside
Fucking
people.
perks of being inside. Okay.
The seats are
Ricky,
heated
one day.
too.
One day,
You just
Ricky.
hear Ricky from outside yell, "What?"
Snacks?
I got some snacks. You want one? And I pull out some like dried fruit leather.
Oh, yum.
Mm,
Fucking love fruit leather.
It's
You
so
just hear
good.
me yell again. I'm good. Never mind.
We got outside snacks.
Astra,
Yeah, enjoy.
The losers.
Yes,
it's your first time hanging off the side of a Brahma.
sure fucking is.
So, the way the Brahma is designed, on the back of it, and you see Ricky doing it as well, there are these long bars that run along the back, but there is like the curvature of the base of the Brahma acts as a not uncomfortable seat that you can kind of just chill on as the Brahma slides along. And the Brahma, it's interesting. It's very quiet as it moves. The stone slab that passes through the soil beneath the Brahma, it's gliding through it, leaving no real trace of the Brahma's progression. It's kind of peculiar. It feels like you're floating. as it coasts along.
This thing's awesome.
The only thing that kind of awakens you to where you are and what you're doing is the occasional of energy between the Banasite batteries on the back of the Brahma that you don't really think you want to put your hand or any other appendage in between. Roll me a history check, Astra. Yes, class? What were you going to say?
Zed, I actually have some things to work on. Would you like to try out driving for just an hour or two?
Yeah, it won't be my first time. I could take over for a little bit.
Okay, I'll use like an hour or two of travel to try and work on this all-purpose tool.
Okay. Crafting the +2 all-purpose tool is going to take a total hours of work to complete. And you have to meet the crafting DC or the time that you spend during that block is wasted. So...
Oh, okay.
If you're going to work on it right now, I need you to make a crafting check.
Yeah.
Tinker's Tools, please, go for it.
Okay. Just,
what about Astra's history check?
Yeah, go do that first while I find it.
Okay. With a 19, Astra...
Real good for me.
Yeah, that means you've been around Brahma before and you're familiar with them, even if you haven't maybe ridden on one before. And you know that, unlike horse and cart or any other sort of transportation means, Brahmas don't really impact the environment at all. Except for when they're destroying things. No one can really tell when a Brahma has passed through, which makes them really, really good at being sneaky. If they are quiet. So, you think, with a 19 in history check, maybe some of what you'd heard back home about Brahmas being quiet, maybe it's true with this, as you're riding on this one, and it is silent. It's also faster now that it's been fully repaired. It is coasting along very smoothly, everybody. Let me update that. Yeah, it's coasting along at 40 feet around, which I think is faster than any of you can walk, except for the barbarian.
If I shapeshift, I can beat it.
Okay, there, Chief.
Okay. That's true.
Astra just thinks that to herself, like, I could be faster, but there's no one there to hear it.
Exactly. That's all taking place in my head.
Ricky, you're pretty accustomed to just hanging off the back of the Brahma. You've done it a lot. What does that look like for Ricky at this point?
I mean, I think it's like one-handed at this point. I'm just kind of like enjoying watching, you know, the land go by. I think, yeah, it's just like a pretty relaxed at this point. I was going to ask about how, I can't remember how attunement works in this game.
It's an action to attune, an hour to attune.
That's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, I will not be focused on the cloak because I don't need to. But yeah, I think like Ricky is just kind of like hanging off. I can move as fast as it, so I might jump off sometimes if I see something interesting. Yeah, just like walk next to it and jump back on. But I think I'm just very, very comfortable. Yeah, with like the machine at this point.
The Brahma coasts along at 40 feet around, and unless you choose to dash with it, whoever's driving, someone can dash to catch up to the Brahma if they need to step off of it. That being said, it's probably not super great to be left behind by the Brahma. I also need to know, those of you who are in the Brahma, do you drive with the hatches open? Like getting the air in, or are you all full sealed up and locked tight?
Yeah,
I think maybe in the first day or two, where our guards a little down. We just saved the region or the immediate area, but like as we get further into oh shit territory, I think at least Joe's gonna have her hatch down. But the first day, yeah, hatch is up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So who is driving at the moment? Zed, you are?
At least until he finishes
The first
with
hour.
his meal. Yeah.
All right. Zed, I need you to make a driving check for me, which is an intelligence-based roll.
Nice. We're good at these. We're good at these.
It's go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Okay, well then add 3 more to that. So
22.
22.
You figure it out. It's a nice smooth ride. Zed has probably done this before. It might not be quite as smooth as when Ash does it, but it's pretty damn close. The Brahma just coasts along, following the road. I need a perception check from the people outside, and one at advantage from our spotter.
I rolled a 28 on the crafting.
Oh, okay, go ahead. A 28 on the crafting. This first hour, you are successful. You're progressing along smoothly. You see how the parts fit together. You notice that you need to melt and
Ricky.
solder some parts together at the base, where there is this big group joint where everything connects together, and it's very careful work.
Cool.
That's what you're working
All right.
on.
Ricky sees a really cool flower.
Ricky, you actually catch near the bars on the back of the Brahma. There's a cup holder there that was definitely not there before.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I yell over at Astra. I'm like, you won't believe it. Do you have one on your side?
There is a cup holder on the other side as well, Astrid.
Yeah. There's one here. Is this not normal?
I think it's new. I think
Great.
I think that Goliath added it. It was a good addition.
Upholders, power ceiling, power windows, all the whole work.
You're swinging in luxury right now.
I don't remember this whole thing is new to me, so I'm
That's what. With that 7, Ricky, you're distracted by that cup holder, huh? Joe, as the Brahma is riding along with that 27, you see in the scope up ahead along the road, you catch a hint of movement over the trees.
Suspicious movement.
It's hard to tell. It's too far. It's miles ahead.
I will say that to Zed. I see some movement, a couple miles ahead. Don't know if it's good or bad.
Look like a group or...
There you go.
You saw some movement in the treetops.
Too far to tell. I'll keep an eye, though.
The only reason you even saw it is because you rolled above a 25.
I'll keep my eye out.
Yeah, let me know if we need to divert or stop.
With a 21, Astra, you're kind of hanging off the side of the Brahma. You look away from the cup holder, and you're looking out over the plains out here. As you're heading north, you're heading away from the coast, just a little bit at least, and you see on this flatland, way out, maybe a quarter mile away, you see a little herd of shambling individuals that look as though they're moving aimlessly. You see a group of undead. They don't look like they're moving with direction, but that doesn't mean that they don't have any, as you're aware.
I kind of hop up to the top and yell in and tell the crew of the Shamblers.
Is that worth taking some time for?
I don't know. They're just there.
Our mission right now is to get where we need to go in the quickest fashion.
I agree.
We also have we also have 2 Brahmas and a whole regiment behind us cleaning up the trash. So
That's true.
All right, on we go.
Yep. We only stop and if something is in our way and won't let us go by.
Chugga,
Should
chugga,
probably-
chugga, chugga, chugga.
we should probably radio it in. Ash kind of picks up the transceiver because he's here.
I don't know if that's worth.
I mean, that's
Zed, what do you think?
Doesn't hurt.
Just to the other Brahma?
Yep.
Ooh.
Doesn't hurt.
There's
Which
several
one?
days behind us.
Sure, but the local area might want to know.
Which one? The sisters or the bill?
Put it into dispatch. They'll alert.
They'll alert relevant parties.
Mm-hmm.
Come in, dispatch.
Yeah, Razgar's Revenge. This is Private Aimer. What's up?
This is Razgar's Revenge. We're heading north by northeast along the road towards what's the name of that city again? That's me. This is me.
Gorgonsfall?
Gorgonsfall. We have a group of undead. It's lesser undead. They're moving in the direction we are. We have a regiment behind us. We just want to let them know.
Acknowledged. Thank you. I'll make sure we get a dispatch out to that.
Thank you. Over and out.
You report it.
All right.
Okay. I need a D100 from somebody, please.
Oh, I got this one.
25.
Over the next couple hours, the progress is moving smoothly. You do see some other individual undead just shambling, stumbling, falling over, being uncontrolled. And as you're all walking, Astra, you hear in your head, I don't know you.
Oh, we forgot.
Who's? I don't know you either.
Who are you? Should I trust you?
Kind of depends. If you meant to hurt me, then probably not.
I can't hurt you.
Then you should be fine. Who are you?
Regal.
I'm Astra. Where are you?
I believe I'm in the little one's bag.
Huh?
The little one? The little cat man? I believe I'm in his bag.
Oh.
I'm the cat man.
I don't
Are you
know
saying
how...
this out loud or in your head, Astra? Because you can reply either or. It's speaking in your head.
It's probably both. I'm probably replying in my head and out loud.
Ricky, you hear Astra suddenly replying to this.
Astra, you said Regal out loud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as she says that, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you met Regal, yeah."
I don't know if I'm meeting him. Why is he in a bag? Why are you in a bag?
Well,
Regal?
Regal's really powerful. Yeah, Regal's really powerful. We have to keep them in that bag.
They don't have to, especially now that we're not in the town anymore, but they choose to.
Are you a friend or a foe or? I'm confused.
Surely that's for you to decide. I believe this crew has aligned themselves as a friend. But you are new and I don't know you. I don't know if I can trust you.
The next part is said strictly in my head. Well, you have to earn my trust if that's the way you want to go.
It's the only way one can go.
Well, some would defer.
Any other choice would be foolish.
Good point. Well, here's to hopefully a new friendship.
We'll see if you behave yourself.
Why's it gotta be just about me?
Because I don't know you.
So if you don't behave yourself, then that's not a problem?
I know what I'm going to do. I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Most likely.
Well, actually, no, I do have a question. What's your thoughts on Joe?
My thoughts on Joe.
Hmm.
Competent yet naive.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions along the trip, feel free.
I'm sure if I think of any, they will be asked.
And I yell in the Brahma, you could tell me when disembodied voices are going to talk to me, right?
Oh shit!
Oh,
I think we forgot.
Yeah, Astra just met Regal, everybody.
Well,
fun stuff.
she's a strong, independent crown. I'm sure she can introduce herself just fine without us.
Right.
Sorry, what? A crown?
Yeah, that's what she call Regal.
I thought you said there was a very strong person in the bag.
Regal, I'm gonna just put it to you blatantly. Regal is the ex-crown of a god from about 2,000 to 5,000 years ago. Akash, I think it was.
Tesh.
Akesh?
Nope.
Akdesh, right?
Yeah.
Akdesh.
Astra, you can roll a history or religion check at disadvantage if you'd like.
They're both tragic.
You're gonna have
Point
to
'em.
roll real good.
That one.
Natural
No.
one.
Sorry, 7. I just looked like
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
Damn it! It would have been way funnier.
Point of order. Do we have like a Regal as like an item that we can add to like inventory? Because I just have it as a custom.
It's
It's
in
a
the
real
inventory.
item. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Akdesh.
You
Crown
silly
of
Willy.
Akdesh.
Crown of
Legendary
Akdesh.
item.
Oh, okay. I did not know.
You silly bitch.
Billy.
Cat man. Okay.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
You silly bitch.
Bitch.
It's like, should I pull back? No.
The Key and Peele skit was perfect for that.
Ah, there we go. Okay, cool.
Holy shit. Anyway. Right, so is that gonna be a problem?
No, it's actually been quite useful so far.
Hmm.
Tell
Settled a
somebody
couple
tell her about the battle.
situations.
They don't trust me, so
Who,
Should
the
I-
crown doesn't trust you?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I show
Just
Astra
something
the?
there.
Should I show Astra the crown?
The crown did say you don't have to keep it in the bag now that we're not in the.
Yeah, that's more so for the safety of it. The last thing we need is any powerful undead spellcasters to be able to fucking sense that thing around us. No offense, Regal.
As if that would stop them.
Well, see, the thing about Regal is that in the big fight, just before you joined up with us, we had to hand over Regal to one of our superiors because he thought it wasn't safe with us. And then he put it on, and a whole lot of shit went down, and they tried to get it from that guy, our superior, and we managed to get it back.
So Regal has the very special ability to sever the connection between a caster and the undead. But somebody as not versed in arcane as our previous commander failed on that pretty miserably and got taken over and became a traitor and fought for the side of the undead. So we got it back. A little covertly, so at the moment, Serisian Guard doesn't know we have it.
That sounds like treason.
Well, they had it and they really fucked up with it. So, it's honestly safer in our hands.
You're not wrong, Master. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, we had a whole conversation about like what we were like okay with, and we overruled the people who were uncomfortable. So
Yeah, you know
I'll
what?
let everybody know.
I know nothing about Regal, so if this ever comes up, I didn't know.
yeah, well, you didn't know, you weren't part of it.
No offense to you,
So-
Regal, but
Should I have taken offense?
no. But you gotta say that just in case.
In case what?
In case you did take offense to it.
Or in case you mentioned that my protectors are treasonous.
I
No,
like the
I'm
sound
just
of
saying,
protectors.
it could definitely sound like treason, and I'm not trying to be treasonous.
No, it in the eyes of the Serisian Guard, if they were to find out, that is indeed treason. But sometimes doing good with what you got outweighs the consequences of it. We can save some lives, take out some undead, worth the risk.
The logic behind it is that the Serisian Royal Guards have already lost the crown. In our eyes.
In like the day that they had it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure it'll be fine.
Let's put it like this: most of our outranking officers above us, they got there more so off of who they earned the favor from and political aspects, not quite based on their decision making or if they're the most qualified, let's say. So, took this one in our own hands.
Yep. No, sure. I understand completely, but but yeah, no, sure.
We're on board.
I'm on board. I'll help, but when it comes to the guard, I didn't know anything. I've never seen it. I didn't know what it was.
Well, I said I cannot harm you. I will hope to dissuade you from changing your mind about that.
Oh no, I'm not. Nothing like that. I'm just gonna deny knowing you ever existed.
Good enough.
Comes down to it, I'll take the fall. Let's not let it cut to that.
I mean, yeah, let's not, but
Well, of course.
Better one than all.
yeah, but why you? You were the one who was pretty much most against holding back.
Should listen to your commander a little more often, huh? It gives a little wink.
Yes, sir.
Let's get on. Keep wide eyes. We're gonna try to avoid any confrontation we can. What are we thinking, by the way, while we got the time? Want to take this headstrong? Go for the port?
I think naval support would be better than going a different direction on our own.
You know, I haven't really seen the ocean.
Ever?
I don't think so.
Did you say that in character?
You would
Remember
know.
it. Remember.
Ricky's like, just imagine the most water you've ever seen.
That's like a lot. That's more water than I've seen, I think. I don't think.
Yeah,
No,
that
Ricky,
hasn't seen the ocean.
you're Ricky. Joe has not been to the ocean. She's seen lakes.
Beautiful.
I grew up in a desert.
All right, sounds like at the ocean it is.
Mesmerizing.
I can turn into a
Gorgonfell.
shark too.
What's that?
I hate the water.
I don't even know what a shark is. You're a cat, so you don't have an
Well-
opinion.
We'll stay close enough to see, but far enough to be out of it. Don't you worry.
You hear Aaron
It's-
say, "Of course you hate the water. You're a cat."
Yeah.
That's why you look so
Ash.
miserable when it rained last time.
Ash just grumbles.
Is she ready to take over on the driver's seat?
Oh, yes. Do I need to make any more crafting checks?
That's up to you. How much time are you spending on this?
The whole time, if I can. I'm gonna try and get it upgraded
then
as soon as
you
possible.
cannot drive whilst also
I'll drive.
building
Don't
this.
you worry.
Well, I thought I did the first hour, and then we did another couple hours of travel. So I haven't done.
I'm getting there. We were having this
gotcha.
conversation during those hours
Fair
of
enough.
travel. Please roll me 2 crafting checks.
Okay. Natural 20.
That's a success.
Over the cast.
And
Yeah.
a 22.
Also a success. You're doing great.
Sick. All right. At that, I'll switch. I'll stop and switch.
So you've completed 3 successful hours of crafting on this.
How long can I estimate this will take?
8.
Judging by the path. Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Okay, so as you switch over drivers, I need another perception check from our people outside and also our spotter at advantage.
He's keeping an eye out for that movement too. Oh man, not nearly as good. Heck.
Oh, heck.
Aw, heck.
Oh, shucks.
Astra with a 22. You're on the right-hand side of the Brahma, because I've just decided that. And as you are looking, you see there are some low trees approaching on the right-hand side as the Brahma's moving. And you spot, maybe 200 feet ahead of the Brahma, you can see from beneath the trees and between them, you spot the telltale depiction of a skeleton that is much larger than a humanoid. You see it has an enormous axe in its hands, and it's facing away from the Brahma. And with that 22, you see a smaller individual. You just barely see them beyond this large skeleton, and it looks like it's facing off to your east. Looks like it's distracted by something. You see that, Astra. Nobody else does.
Guys, we got a skelly boy up there, and I'll give him the directions.
It is close to the road. Ahead of
So
you.
something we gotta deal with.
It's in our way.
Does my scope give me any more clarity? Like, can I look at it directly?
Once Astra points it out to you, roll me another perception check at advantage.
Okay. $17.
17. You see it is like the spotter scope magnifies what you're looking at, and you see that it is indeed a giant's skeleton wielding an axe, similar to the ones that you saw at the siege. And then you see farther up, closer in the trees, you see another one. And you see milling about on the ground between them are a few lesser undead. But you definitely spot, with a 17, the black armor and chest piece of a Star soldier who is facing east, away from the road. And you see that he has in his hands not a spear, but a spade, and is shoveling.
Have I ever heard of them doing that? Can I predict what he might be doing in his act of digging?
Roll an intelligence check, I guess?
Like, is he getting corpses, or...?
You've never seen them need to do that. They've
That's
always
terrible.
just...
No idea.
Yeah, you don't know what he's doing. He's digging.
Weird.
Something is under earth. He's unearthing. That's...
Joe relays everything that she saw. What's the play here, guys?
Well, if it's a Star soldier, I think we should take care of it.
Yeah, they're close enough to the road, too. It's not like we can get around them. Well, we can go off-road, but come on now.
As the Brahma is driving forward, Astra, you hear what sounds like a raised voice that's just too far away to hear exactly what it's saying, but you hear just like... just shouting from that direction.
There's someone yelling over there. I'm not sure if they're mad or if they see us, but someone's definitely yelling.
Looking
Same
through the
direction.
scope, they don't seem to be reacting to anything.
No, well, it's not from them. They don't seem to notice us yet.
Oh, I think they're burying somebody.
Uh,
Maybe? I don't know.
I
We can try to avoid this I can give us some cover.
And I can
come into play.
I mean, and I can pass without a trace, but if someone's in trouble, I don't feel comfortable leaving this.
I think we should take care of them.
Plus 2 giants?
Hmm.
That's not scraps, Ed. That's...
I know. Everything in me is telling me to any minute, hour we lose is potential of losing another foothold. If you think it's the right call, I'm down to follow through with this. Just make it as quick and efficient as possible.
I understand your point, but I'm not someone who can turn from someone in active need when I can provide help.
Maybe it's time to go loud and quick.
I do like loud.
I'm not arguing with you. Let's do it.
I can pass without a trace. We can creep up on them.
We can come out guns blazing like you like.
Well, yeah, we're gonna guns blaze, but I think we could get a vantage point. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What were you saying, Ash?
Cloud.
I was just gonna spend an action now to set my all-purpose tool to chill touch.
Chutch.
Yep.
You are before the first half of the crafting stages, so your all-purpose level 1 tool still functions.
Oh.
Once you get beyond 4 hours, it is no longer functional until it's complete.
Well, then good thing I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Echo, how many normal shells do we have?
Don't worry about it. A lot.
Infinite. Because they're regular.
That's what I wanted to hear.
So I can pass that a trace, get us real close, and then I can drop the meat grinder on them at a certain range, and then we just go ham, take them all out.
Focus fire one of the big ones first, or are we going for commander?
Commander.
Real quick.
Ricky and I go. Oh, so go ahead, Echo.
I'm just going to say, because the question was asked, and I don't think I've ever addressed this. When it comes to ammunition, if it is mundane, I don't care. You have it.
That would be a miserable slog.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
We got a long journey ahead of us. I wanted to make sure I wasn't burning through valuable resources.
Right.
You're good.
Sorry, what were you saying, Astra?
I just looked at Ricky and I go, how would you like to be a giant monkey?
Me?
Yeah.
I kind of like who I kind of like who I am. Would that be good?
Sure. Yeah, I just give you the option.
I'm just gonna kind of shrug at you.
Take that as you will.
You go, Ricky. Don't let anyone ever change you.
Yeah. I like me. That was the best answer I've ever heard. So, do you want to be polymorphed? I kind of like me.
Joe's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Okay, you cast Pass Without a Trace. Can I get a stealth from everybody? Are you guys approaching stealthily, or are you approaching quickly?
We're approaching stealthily.
Okay.
Well, shit. It seems like someone's in trouble.
Yeah,
How
I don't
far
think
away are
stealth is the option here.
From here, about 200 feet.
Okay.
Stealth.
We got 40 feet of movement right now.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be 20? If it's stealth?
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, let's stealth. Let's get a good vantage point.
We're still stealth checking in the vehicle? Or are we on foot?
Or do I need to roll for the Brahma?
No, the Brahma. You roll for you guys. Don't worry about the Brahma.
18 for me.
33.
Good. 25.
20.
Okay. One moment, please. I am just quickly slapping together the Axe of Hurling and Foundry so that you can use it.
I think I already put it in there.
I'm building it for you because it didn't exist in D&D Beyond.
I think if you check, I think I did it.
I got a new spell I get to use.
Me too.
Oh, you did do it.
If it
Okay,
comes
never
up.
mind. Look at you.
Okay.
I didn't expect that. Let me just make sure you got the formula. No. Let me edit that real quick so it has the formula for.
Oh, darn it.
So
It's
close.
It was a good attempt. You almost impressed them.
I almost impress him often.
Oh yeah, I think it was
Not-
the extra damage when it was.
It's not an
yeah.
easy feat.
Mm-mm.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know. The duck feet comment was pretty good.
Oh wait, hold on. Almost done. I'm just gonna add. I'm just gonna make it deal 2d6 slashing because that makes sense to me instead of 1, because you throw it, and that's what it does. There we go. Damage. It does. Hey, look at that. Okay. We're good. All right. Sorry. You stealth. Add 10 to all your stealth rolls. We got a 33. We got an 18. We got a 25. We got a 20.
And then another 25.
So our lowest is an 18. That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
One moment while I roll.
Thank God for that pass for mastery.
Yeah. Zed, you like find yourself like humming.
Joe just whaps you on the back of the head. I don't care if we're inside the Brahma.
That if I fail an ability check, I can re-roll.
You're fine.
This isn't like it's not like a DC that you're meeting.
Okay.
So it's not like a challenge that you're beating. It's a contest.
Your descriptors for these lieutenants are very funny. Or these Star Soldiers.
Oh,
Cheerful Star
Cheerful.
Lieutenant.
Pathetic.
Pathetic Star Soldier.
well,
The
It's,
DM curtain was lifted
yeah.
momentarily.
it's how I keep them separate. It's a mod
That's
that
cute.
just gives them a random describer.
Why are you so cute?
I'm not. Shut up. You guys, let me see here. When you get about 150 feet away, I'm going to go ahead and move the map so you can see exactly what I see. You can't see anything because you're not on the page. Let me put you here.
Dude, 150 feet is perfect because that's how far my range is for spike growth.
Okay.
Hey, same. Does spike growth stack?
No.
Damn, no. Spike growth is
Make a
like
funnel.
Joe's signature spell. That's true. We could use a funnel, force him through.
Is anybody
Would like
not
to-
able to see?
No, I can see.
I would like to preparatorily cast.
Ricky, can you see?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So, as you stealth and you're along the road progressing, it's becoming clear that the shouting is coming from one of the armored individuals at the other one. The soldier is digging, and the one in finer armor is shouting at him. What languages do you all speak?
Goblin.
Oh, celestial
Is
combat.
that every
That's it.
character you've ever played?
Yeah. Only goblin.
Do you just
I
like
am
goblins?
a hobgoblin.
Oh shit, I speak a fuckload of
I
languages.
am a hobgoblin. It makes sense this time.
Right, but
Okay.
I'm asking you, Dooch. Do you just like
Yes, I
goblins?
do.
Okay.
I do. I really like goblins.
They suit him. I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Infernal, Orc, Primordial, and Undercommon. I don't even know why.
Common draconic, and gnomish.
If
Okay.
nobody understands it, I have comprehend languages.
This would be a very funny thing to spend that on. Astra,
It's like,
what language
Get
do
your
you
back
speak?
into it, asshole!
Celestial common and druid.
Astra, you understand what is being shouted at this man.
What?
Ricky, do you understand Celestial?
No,
Okay.
that was just
So-
layer.
I
Ask-
speak 8 languages.
And you don't speak Celestial.
And I don't speak it.
In Celestial, you hear this undead individual who can speak remarkably clearly. In most cases, the followers of the stars' voices are thrashed or they're hard to understand because it's coming from a dead voice box. This undead lieutenant is shouting in a very clear voice in Celestial, "Your intelligence dragged us out here for nothing! There's nothing here, and you are wasting my time!" And he's just railing on this guy. That as this other guy is digging, he's not going to find anything. That this has been a waste of an entire week. And he has every right to kill him and find another to take the Animus, is what's going on.
I tell them all that.
What's an Animus?
Roll Arcana.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, I don't know anything ever.
Dirty 20.
I got a dirty
I'm not
1.
Proficient in Arcana. Do I roll or no?
Yeah. With a dirty 20.
Are we all rolling Arcana?
If you want to know what an Animus is.
Hey, same roll.
Well, shit.
Zed might know.
Zed, an
Thank
Animus
God
is the
for Zed.
Zed, an Animus is the magical anchor upon which a personality is bound to an undead construct.
I say that. Don't ask me how I know that.
And they're looking. Wait, so what was the context of the sentence again?
That he's going to tear his Animus away from the body.
Oh,
He's going to kill him.
yeah.
For
You can no
wasting his
longer
time.
be. Okay. Good to know.
You know, with a dirty 20, all undead have an Animus, though some are more powerful than others. Okay.
Like their spirit.
Basically. It's what it makes them move.
Okay.
Man.
How are you progressing? How do you guys approach? What do you do? I don't know what you're going to do, so...
Whenever we're ready, tell me, and I will
I want to get like right
throw
here.
myself at
Do
them.
you guys see where I'm pinging?
I see that, yeah.
Because if I like put spike growth here, or here, or or here, like they might just go right around it. But if they don't see me cast it like right here, we can draw their attention. They can run right through it.
I plan on getting right up in their face, so...
Okay, well don't get in spike growth, because I'm not picking
those,
thorns out of your bare ass.
Those giant skeletons hit like a
I'm
fucking...
not gonna be a bear this time.
Okay. I'm gonna cast minute meteors.
MILFs.
Okay, that's super not subtle, but you have these little glowing
tiny.
magical meteors floating
Luckily,
around
they're
you.
inside the Brahma.
Inside the Brahma.
I don't know if that's lucky. That's...
That's fine.
Are
I'm
we
gonna need
trying
you
to
roll
get
stealth
closer?
again, Zed.
I will just subtle cast it.
Okay. Then you don't have to roll stealth.
1 sorcery point for that? Yeah, why not? I'm not even risking it. Not even risking it. So they're kind of just like X patterning, like the infinity pattern, going around my sides, my arm, my head, and just kind of... They're tiny, though.
Zed's an atom. Okay.
I am the nucleus.
Adam.
All right. Do you guys get any closer, or are we rolling initiative right now?
Joe is encouraging closeness.
Yeah,
Well, we
closeness.
can. Closeness.
Okay, driver.
I mean, it's up to the driver ultimately if we get closer or
Yep.
not.
I need the...
You can move 20 feet while remaining stealthy, or you can move 40 feet and
Book
say,
it.
yeah, let's go.
Should we just let Echo drag all of us so we're not
Yeah, that's fine.
doing the one at sea?
I'm doing 20 feet at a time.
If you tell me where you want to go. I
Joe
will
was
move
hoping to
you
get
there.
like right here.
Right here.
Okay.
Trees. Are these like tall trunk trees before the leaves? Like, is there like space in between where they can see us easily? Okay.
You are in
that-
grasslands. These are it's like sparse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we maybe get spotted before we get there. Just saying.
It could be if you try and get much closer, yeah.
I'm gonna load up a normal shell.
Okay.
Once you think we're in position, Ash, give me the word. I'll let it loose.
I will continue to creep along this road. Yeah, to the point that Joe wants.
Which is there? Okay, I
Yeah.
need a stealth roll from everybody.
+10 still.
Much better.
I'm going to use a flash of genius to add a 5, so it's a 24.
Okay. 27, 23, 30.
23 should be the lowest.
Yes. Okay, one moment.
The one guy's too busy yelling at the other guy.
I'm going to kind of whisper to the group. I'm going to focus cannon on closest big skeleton. Everybody else, whatever you got, on the shiniest armor man.
Okay, you get there, and you have not been detected. Any
I'm
closer, and you're pretty confident, no matter how well a stealth you roll, you're going to get seen.
I'm gonna try to really sneakily cast Spike Growth right here.
Right there. Roll
Actually,
initiative.
like right under the tree.
Roll initiative.
Wait until we let... Oh, okay.
You guys get a surprise round, but
Okay.
roll initiative, so I know what the
I
hell order
rolled
you're
a
going
15.
in.
I hate myself. I have Gift of Alacrity and I didn't use it.
Wimpity wompity. Astro with your fucking 1. It's okay, buddy. Fuck yeah. Ricky rolled a nat 20, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be going.
See you in an hour, guys.
Oh boy. Okay, top of the order. Ricky, what do you do during the surprise round? Or do you wait?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I am not gonna be the first person to do anything since I'm not entirely sure what the strategy is as a character.
You could always
So I'm
run
just-
out and like hide behind a tree until things kick off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to actually hide basically where Penn just pinged and ready the of hurling.
Okay. As a note, you can reckless throw that axe of hurling as well.
Okay.
It does not have to be a melee attack. Joe, what do you do?
Okay.
Joe is going to cast her Spike Growth right here.
Cast it and place the template, please.
Right. I have to use
Please,
fucking...
I have to run.
Well, you see me cast it, so you know it's there. The whole point is I'm trying to get them to run into it. Spike Growth. Cast spell. Okay, perfect. Gonna go right there. Did it work?
Yep.
Yep. So with it growing there, if they don't see it cast... Hold on.
Spell save DC investigation check.
Yes. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against my spell save
Wisdom?
DC.
It's
What
perception.
is this? Perception check.
It's not an illusion.
Oh.
Roll me another stealth, please. Joe.
Me? Yes. Come on, arrow. Not amazing. 13.
Okay.
I will
Plus.
take donations.
Oh, you're passed without a trace spell, huh?
Yes, because it's a concentration spell.
All right. Next. Ash.
Okay, I'm gonna park the Razgar's Revenge right
Do not
here.
forget the handbrake.
Yep. Pop the handbrake, and then I'm gonna open the hatch, and using the all-purpose tool as a wand, basically, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at this giant here.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's
a spell attack.
Yeah. This is gonna be. I don't actually have the spell, so this is gonna be weird.
Just a regular spell attack?
Firebolt.
Yeah, just cast
Yeah.
Firebolt and the damage is 2d8 instead of 2d10.
Oh, I just spell attack 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
2d8. 7
Bink.
necrotic, but it has disadvantage on its next attack, or its attacks until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That'll be useful.
It
for
just
one big guy.
turns and it cannot speak, but you just hear as it turns and looks at what happened. Okay.
Unfortunately, only attack.
Last bit for my turn, go down, close the hatch.
Okay. Aaron's turn. Aaron is going to dart out of the Razgar's Revenge and hide. Okay. Zed. You're in the gunner seat. You have meteors floating around your head.
Yeah, for my action, I am going to fire a normal shell at this big guy.
Okay, roll the attack. Add advantage because it's a surprise round.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let me put this thing-
Ash, you can roll again in case you crit, because I forgot about that.
Oh,
Just
I'll
roll
just
a
roll.
d20.
Yep.
No.
Nah.
Okay,
Nope.
Dirty 20.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's real bad
4,
damage.
2,
but
1, 2.
17 points of damage to this skeleton. You watch as the shell blasts out a chunk of its ribs and it like almost stumbles over. You hit it. You didn't deal as much damage as you liked, but it did deal like it's not resistant to it.
So how does reloading work?
Bonus
would have
action,
to-
isn't it?
bonus
Action. Yep.
Sorry, bud.
Wishing I didn't cast this meteor.
Can use some
Ah.
I am.
Do you
going
lose
to-
it?
No, he's
No,
got it
no,
for-
it's 10-minute concentration, and I can fire 2. So it takes like 3 rounds for me to use all of them, though.
Uh-huh.
So I will
But,
reload the cannon with the normal shell.
Okay, hold on a minute. I need to check something. Okay. Sorry, I didn't update the Razgar's Revenge's HP. It should be 250. There we go.
Oh, nice.
250.
Okay, next. Let's see here. Astra. What do you do on your
You're
surprise
dead!
round?
Well, spike growth fucked what I was gonna do, so
Sorry.
instead cast wall of fire.
Oh. Woof.
Okay, where?
Directly behind.
Did he fade out for anybody?
Yes.
I heard directly behind.
Yeah, directly behind the big guy, like from one big guy to the other.
And
Okay.
where's the burning side?
Facing
Facing
the big
towards
guys.
us. Yeah.
So you're basically sheepdog.
Oh
working them.
God, that's a
Fuck
good
yeah.
roll. Holy shit!
2 8s, 3 4s.
So, all 4 of them, the 2 big guys and the 2 little guys in front of the fire, need to make dex saves.
You're gently nudging them into my spike trap. Thank you.
Eek.
Deceitful frost giant. Oh, he's
I'm
deceitful.
glad you're enjoying this.
And this one's cowardly.
What
Is it gonna run?
16.
Okay, they both fail. Now
Woo!
for these star... the lieutenant fails. The soldier fails.
They all take 28 fire damage.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
What does this look like as you manage to hit all 4?
So, her eyes kind of flare up as she mumbles under her breath, and this just bright green fire just ignites and, like, engulfs them, and, like, their backside in flames as it shoots into the air.
Hell yeah.
You hear in Celestial, "What in the nine hells?" Just completely caught off guard. Okay. That's your turn, and now we begin the first round of combat. Let me roll.
Proper.
Do I get a bonus action too?
Sure.
Turn into bear.
You said you weren't going to be a bear.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You fucked my plan.
He was gonna
So,
polymorph himself.
I was gonna polymorph myself.
Sorry.
I'm gonna run
Gosh.
through spike growth as a giant monkey.
Okay.
Just walk around it or jump over it. God.
You can use your movement too if you want ahead of time on this surprise round.
I was not told this.
Here's
Yeah, why
your
not?
polar
Yeah,
bear.
you can totally move.
I think you have control over this.
I mean, if you stay on this side of the ring, you can, like, that'll encourage
get
them
off
to
the
come
bed as
through
well.
the...
Yep, I do.
Yeah. Just use the bear and use your character sheet for your intellect rolls.
Yep.
You're a bear. Ricky. What you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay within a dash of Rasgard's Revenge, but that means I can move a good 30 feet. Maybe I can move.
You can move 40 feet.
You are a
Yeah.
little blurry, douche.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm gonna move about here,
Okay.
and then I would like to rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once I do that, then I would like to recklessly throw my new hand axe at this big guy back here.
Okay. Go ahead. Make your attack. It's a straight roll. Because he is... Wait. He is just outside of your short range.
Okay.
But you're not throwing a disadvantage because of reckless, so just throw it as a straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. This again.
Just click damage in the chat bar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 9 points of slash damage plus 2, 11. The hand axe, like, slashes into, like, the rib cage of this giant skeleton, and then it, like, begins to fall away, and then it's almost as though something invisible chucks it back to you, and it back into your hand.
Yeah. Yeah. You just hear me just be yes, and then I'm just gonna throw it again.
Okay.
Right back
He
at
has
him.
range.
Mr. Proficiency.
This
Good
time
old
at-
ranged Ricky.
This time at disadvantage, right? Since it's the second attack.
Hold
No.
on. It
When-
is throwing... I need to check. It is throwing it using your dex. And it should
Yeah.
be using your strength. One moment.
When you roll reckless once, all of your attacks in that
All
turn
of it?
are
Okay.
reckless. Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, you still get your +2 from rage.
He already added that. He said it
Oh,
was
nice.
11 damage.
There you go.
Or it might already be. Yeah.
Oh,
I fixed
doing
it.
that
Wait.
since I
Go ahead and roll
clicked
an attack.
rage.
wouldn't the
Okay.
damage be different too?
Yeah,
That's
it's
true. It'd be a
using your
plus.
strength?
It'd be a plus something instead of a +2, right?
3
So-
more.
3 more damage.
Three
so you
more,
did
fuck yeah.
14 damage total instead of 11.
Nice.
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 Go
Thanks,
ahead
everybody.
and make another attack.
Okay.
You're out here max rolling my fucking Eldritch Blasts on your, your throat.
That's a barbarian for you. 21 to
Yep.
hit. That hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. 16
16.
damage.
You ain't never gotta be on the front lines again. We got our new our ranger.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. You can uplift Ricky without spitting on me.
No, we can't.
16.
Aw.
Yeah. You slam it twice, and the skeleton just like turns and is going to start lumbering towards you. That's your turn, unless you have some more movement you want to use. Okay.
That's my turn.
It is now the soldier's turn, who looks up as they're being assailed, and next to him, the lieutenant, like, shoves him. And after you hear him say, "We're under attack! Deal with it, you fool!" And it's going to, he's going
This
to
poor guy.
run.
He needs HR.
He sees Ricky throwing axes. He sees a bear. He sees the Brahma. Okay. Okay, here's what he's going to do. He draws his longbow, and he's going to loose some arrows at the bear, because it's a bear. I think that's reasonable. That's a natural 20.
Stop it.
Get some help.
I have
gonna
one
take it, I guess.
inspo. Do we want to use it on this? That's my only inspo.
I
We
have
ran
no
dry
inspo.
on last session. We used all of our inspos last
Worst
session.
case scenario, I drop my wall of fire.
That is pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Class said so.
You take 31 points of piercing damage.
You need to make a 16 on your saving throw.
16 is no, 15 is the DC. You round down.
Okay. But you said 33 and 16 times 2
I said
is
31?
32.
31.
What?
Well, we're
You
good.
succeed.
Man.
Damn. Okay. No
And
problem.
how would you said 31 damage?
Yes.
I guess.
Fucking ouch.
Jesus.
And the second arrow is coming at you.
That's a
Which is a
spear.
9 to hit.
Oh.
It
no,
is a
goodness,
spear. You read it. I'm so proud of you. It's like I've reflavored all of their weapons to be something else.
Shit. Sorry.
Mind your business, Pen.
That
Mind
misses
your
with a 9.
business.
Next.
Yep, misses.
I'm not in the business of minding my business.
This ghast sees this wall of fucking fire, and while he is real stupid, he's not going to walk through a wall of fire.
But he doesn't feel heat from it on this side.
Illusion.
Sir, it's fire.
Even Frankenstein
Man.
knew that fire was bad.
That
He's gonna
apathetic Star Soldier didn't sound so apathetic.
He's going to move and then dash to here. That's his turn. You've made him have to waste his turn moving. Please be content.
I like it.
Joe, it's your turn.
No, that's great.
Echo is throwing some shade right now.
I gotta, apparently. What would you like to do, Joe?
Oh, she's gonna pop her hatch. So this guy seems like the pusher of people around, right? Like he's like the boss.
You see him shouting, which you've never seen a follower of the star do.
Yeah, I don't like that. So I am going to bonus action. Hunters, is that concentration?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
fuck! Never mind. Oof. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. However, god damn it, that means I don't get advantage. That sucks. Okay, so anyways,
See, spike growth ruined your
Like
shit
the
too. Maybe
growth
just don't
goes,
do it next time.
"Ork." Like,
I'm gonna use one of my new fire ammunitions.
okay.
Uh,
It is
ammunition.
roll your attack. It does not give you a bonus to hit, but it does deal bonus damage. So
Yeah, so revolving rifle. 23 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Cool. And then the damblage. Yes! It teetered from a 4 to a 10. It was awesome. And then it's a +6, right, of fire damage?
A D6.
D6.
That's what I meant. Give me all 6. 5.
21 points of damage. Okay.
21.
Very nice.
20?
You see the bullet hits the creature in like the upper chest plate, and it doesn't seem to deal as much damage as you like, and then you see and he's
That's how Joe laughs. She laughs hysterically, and she fires again.
Okay. So the fire damage is full.
With
the
a fire.
piercing is reduced.
And I rolled a natural 20.
Wow, nice.
It's about to hurt.
Yeah.
Man, give
So
Joe a
it-
machine gun, she'll maniacally laugh.
And it's with another fire bullet.
So they've tried to make machine guns in Amaranth. The problem is they foul extremely quickly and fail to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage with a crit. Okay, so you rolled... Why isn't it... Okay.
Sounds like Cartman when you said that.
28 piercing.
I'm sorry. It is 28 piercing, which is halved, but then roll the fire and add 6.
No.
So
Does it roll
10.
2d6?
It's 10 points of fire. Because Foundry, ever since they updated it, doesn't do crunchy crits anymore.
Oh.
So I have to do
Can
the
someone
math
tell me
myself.
how much damage I did? Because I'm bad at math.
You did 38 damage.
You did.
No, less.
You did 24 damage.
Okay,
With
wow,
half
get my
of
hopes up.
You got
And then
piercing
she closes the hatch.
Okay. It is now
I'm gonna
this
keep my concentration
ghast's
up on my
turn.
shit.
This ghast is going to surge. Oh, it cannot quite make it to you, Ricky.
Dang it, Ricky,
It will
get him closer to
action
my
dash. And that's where it stops.
growth. With 5 feet of movement.
Ash, you're up.
Okay. Well, both these spells have no. Actually, this one is not. No, it is concentration. Fuck. I feel like we're gonna hurt a lot if one of these giants gets up close. So, and the only one I can reach is the one that we've already done damage to.
Both of them have had damage done to them.
Oh, the
Because of
cannon
the
go to the
firewall.
farther one? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because of the firewall, not because of the cannon.
I hit it too.
Derail.
Oh yeah, and Ricky also hit it, so yeah, they've both been hit.
Cannon.
Well,
Ricky.
let's focus on the Star Soldiers then. Is this guy here wearing metal armor?
Yes.
Okay, heat metal on his armor.
This group likes fire, I guess.
Okay, roll damage.
does.
Okay.
9 points of damage, and I am concentrating on that. So basically, the flavor of that is Ash throws a heating solution,
A hand warmer.
tosses it at the metal armor, and it starts to glow brightly of fire. Yep, and just sticks onto him.
Okay.
Can't do anything with my bonus action, so I will go back down and shut the hatch.
Okay. He didn't seem
Yep.
to like it.
He's not. He's got disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
It is this frost giant skeleton's turn. He's gonna throw a boulder.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
At who? At what?
It's going to be thrown at. So it's this one. It's going to throw it at the person who threw an axe at it twice and it hurt.
You've got great reflexes.
15 to hit you, Ricky.
Yes.
Nope.
Even with
God.
the +1 you just got from the cape?
Oh wait, but I did throw recklessly.
It does have advantage. Thank you for reminding me.
I am gonna burn a reaction to restore balance, and it's a straight roll.
Is there a range for that?
Yeah, when a creature 60 feet. Is she within 60?
Is it her or is it the attacker?
Your connection to absolute power, blah, blah, blah. When a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20. Yeah, I guess it is him then. Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Right.
Well,
Good call.
that's a 25 to hit you.
That one does get me.
I tried.
You did try. It was valiant.
The boulder that hits you, Ricky, deals 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning?
It
Okay,
is bludgeoning,
so half.
so it's
So
halved.
15. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't get to multi-attack if it boulder tosses, so that's its action. It's going to move up. And it can get to here. And that's his turn. It's now Aaron's turn. Aaron's going to break stealth to shoot an arrow at the skeleton that it now sees. One moment. It's a 22 to hit. She certainly does hit. Dealing... Where's your sneak attack? There it is. Okay, you see a little arrow just... And then deals 16 points of piercing damage.
Fuck yeah.
And then Aaron is going to back up to these trees and stealth again.
The sun.
That's where Astra's hiding.
It's not real Astra. That's invisible Astra. That's where Astra's
Astral
spirit
projected
resides.
Astra?
Yeah. Okay. Next, Zed. You're up.
Alright. Seeing the advance on Ricky and a boulder getting thrown on her, I'm gonna change my focus fire to the highest priority, and I will shoot the cannon at this one approaching her.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That's that. This attack normal. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
In damage.
Oh, so much better than your first roll. Like twice as good.
This time you figure out the sights of the cannon, and you aim right at just like where the head connects to the neck, and the cannonball just crashes through the upper torso, ribcage, and neck of this giant skeleton as it's raising this enormous axe to bring it come crashing down onto Ricky. Ricky, you watch as the cannon just shatters and scatters the bones of the skeleton all across the ground.
Yes!
Oh, head out the hatch.
That's a
And I
huge
give
win.
A quick little salute to Ricky. And I am going to use my bonus action. I should reload the cannon, but I want to do my stuff. I'm doing my stuff.
Do your stuff, bro.
I'm going to use
You killed the
my
giant.
bonus
You
action.
get this.
So I do need to make sure this is correct. So it says you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors. So if I use a bonus action, I could just send 2 of them out at different spots.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to send my first meteor right here.
Okay. I believe that's a dex save from these two.
Yep. Dex save 17.
Damn, you got a 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a...
Tile.
Oh,
Sporty
nice. Old sixes.
Max demos.
Okay, they both fail. So they both take 12 points of damage.
12 points of fire, and I'm going to send the other one in between these
Man,
two.
you guys, your damage has been shredding these guys. Okay. These two?
Yep. It's way less damage, but
4. Yeah.
Oh, he's unsure.
A natural 17 out of the ghast, and then a total of 16 for the giant skeleton. So the ghast succeeds.
okay. So 2 and 4.
Okay.
And what you see is I just pull my hands up and I just fucking throw them out forwards, and you see the 2 meteors come out of orbit and just fly at those directions and just ignite on impact.
Hell yeah.
And then so I have 4 left. Okay. And then I'm gonna go back in.
Close the hatch.
Yeah, this is nice. And I'm gonna say, well, this is fucking nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, Razgar never got the hang of going back in.
Jeez. It's a low blow.
Wow, you didn't know him.
What kind of revenge would we be having if he did?
He had to die. You're
1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5. This creature moves here.
Yes.
Okay.
And he enters the meat grinder.
I believe he takes a D4 or 2D4.
2d4 per 5 feet moved.
Okay, he's just
And
entered it.
he's half moved too, through it.
Yeah, half movement.
Okay, so he's just entered it.
Okay, so he gets 2d4. 4.
It's almost like we leveled up.
It is now the lieutenant's turn. The lieutenant runs away from the firewall.
Mr. Shouty.
Smart man. Mr. Shouty.
Yeah.
What does he do? He's got so many tools and none of them.
He's actually labeled the cheerful lieutenant, even though he's an asshole. He's been shouting this whole time.
I like unsure Gast. He's my favorite.
I'm a big fan of apathetic soldier.
He raises his one-handed spear, and he points it towards the bear.
I hope he can bear it.
Bear. You take. It's a 16 to hit you.
That it's.
Oh, bear.
All right. You take 28 points of damage.
Christ. This bear is like, I'm a bear, and then just gets absolutely brutalized. Luckily, it's just soaking up your damage.
Yep, and then I gotta make that Constitution save.
Yeah, on 14. Nice.
Yeah, we good.
And then the lieutenant raises his other hand as the spear like returns to it. And with his other hand, you see him twisting his hands in an arcane motion. And he will cast a spell.
Stop it.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't have counterspell because I sure don't.
I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody, and those who are in the Brahma get to do it at advantage.
Because of the thing.
What happens is all of you suddenly see the air around you just boom, a crazy swirling of colors.
No good for me.
Nice natural
But-
20, Astra.
Thank you.
If this is a failure, I can add a +3.
Yeah, that's a failure.
That's
13.
gonna help.
Oh, you're good. I think you're good, Ricky. It's just us and the.
Yeah, Ricky, you're not
That's
in the radius of this. You're fine.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'm gonna add a +5 with Flash of Genius to that saving throw.
Okay, Ash, you succeed. Zed, you fail. Zed, you are confused. As it is, you have been.
God help you if you attack somebody in
confusioned.
this Brahma. You will
I
lose
hope
your
you
Brahma
throw-
privileges.
You're gonna throw a meteor at the explosive gun rack in the back.
That
I
would
don't know
be
what
the end of a party.
confused is.
Okay. And then the lieutenant is then going to run and take cover behind the corpse of the giant skeleton.
Bad for me.
He is in full cover from you right now. The vindictive guest is going to run down this way.
Poor guy.
And it will end his turn right there.
Plenty of
Astra.
meat grinder for everyone.
You mean this other big ass motherfucker rolled lower than me on initiative?
Yes, his dex is lower than yours.
Wow, I am impressed. All right, I'm gonna drop bear form. I'm also gonna drop wall of fire.
Okay, bear form gone. Now it's you.
And then I'm gonna cast call lightning.
Okay.
Nice.
You call lightning. What are you calling lightning upon?
Mr. Oh, Mr. Lieutenant over here.
Great.
But there's no courser here. What the fuck?
Can you fuck off? Can you fuck off?
Damn, he wasn't even there for that either.
I'll follow you.
I believe this is a dexterity saving throw.
Sure is.
What's your DC?
16.
You rolled amazing.
Yeah, you did.
He rolled an 8.
Yes.
He takes 19 lightning.
Okay, Astra, as you call the lightning down, you see you're lining it up as you see him running toward the corpse. You drop the bear form, and as you bring your hand up to bring the lightning down, he jumps and dives behind the corpse, and then the lightning.
Found him.
You see his body just like spin off and ragdoll off in another direction as he is
You
killed.
Skyrim'd him?
Am I still, is that a concentration thing? Am I still confused?
Hold on. I think it is concentration.
I was very confused.
I don't think it's an
for
action
a
replay.
second.
I want to see
It is
again.
concentration. You are no
That's
longer
so
confused.
fucking funny. There's a minute where you're like eyeing the two people in the tank, and then you're like, "What?
Like-
Wait a minute."
And I shake it off. Like,
Poor
I'm
guy,
in the
man. he thought he was smart.
Thought.
You,
line of sight, man.
you guys did a lot of damage to them very quickly. Anything else in your turn, Astra?
I hide behind the Brahma, and that's it.
Okay. All right, this giant skeleton is going to throw a boulder at the Brahma.
No, he needs to come forward.
Why would he do that?
So your spike growth did nothing but hinder my plan.
You don't know that, and your plan worked out great.
She did 4 damage to that ghast in there.
Listen,
that was
not everybody,
totally worth a second level spell.
Not everybody is in it yet.
Natural
You
20.
asses.
That Brahma's about to take a hit.
The
Does
Brahma
anyone have-
is about to get
I
slapped.
have 1.
Come on, dude.
Throw it. Go ahead.
Yay.
You're spending your
Only
inspiration?
Yeah, this is our
Yes.
car, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, he did 31 points before. 60 something is gonna fuck him.
That's become a 22 to hit, which still hits, but it's not a crit.
Yeah. We're at inspos now.
That is 35 points of bludgeoning damage to the Brahma.
We need to get funnier, guys, because
you,
that's how we get
like,
exposed.
You close the hatch after, like, all your actions, and then you just feel this boom as something extremely heavy slams into the side of the Razgar's Revenge.
Fuck. What the fuck was that?
I think it was Balder.
Oh.
Please roll me a D8. One person within the Brahma. I don't care who.
Dibs.
Okay.
What if it's bad?
3.
It's probably bad.
Okay, with a 3, nothing significant is damaged.
Yeah, guys. Damn.
God.
Have some faith.
If that was Dooch, he would have killed somebody.
Oh, 100. It would have
Giant
been
moves right here, and that's the end of its movement. Ricky.
all of crystals.
What was her name? You killed her?
Don't you worry about it. We're in a different.
Lilibel.
Yeah, Lilibel, that's right. No, if we could talk about the Courser, we could talk about Lilibel, alright? Fuck you.
You're holding up combat. I don't like.
Ricky.
Like
You're right.
Yeah, can I switch weapons?
Freely, yeah.
Okay, so this guy runs up on me and I have a big smile, so the axe goes, or like the great axe comes out, and then I'm just gonna recklessly just swing it at his head.
Go for it.
Carve him up.
I'll tell you what, Echo, since the Foundry update, though, like, your playlist hasn't been funky at all. Like,
That's
I've
good.
heard everything all the way through.
That is a good sign.
Woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Tear him asunder.
She do. 17 points of damage.
Yeah. The axe bites deep and cleaves hard, and you see his left arm just falls on the ground. He's still up, but not well.
Cool. And then I didn't say, but when I raged, it's the tail, right? Just in case I need to use that. And so
Sure.
that's neither here nor there. I'm just going to swing the axe back in the other direction.
Okay. Use the other bit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Gotta use
Nice.
all that.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, what kind of barbarian are you?
Same as Jericho.
Beast.
Oh, okay.
15 points of slashing damage. Well, you cleave him
Yeah.
asunder.
Guys, we're just rolling strikes right now. I can't wait to ruin it because I said that.
Right.
That's what I do.
As it dies, I need you to make a con save from the horrible stench that washes up out of the corpse.
Con save.
Yeah. You're a barbarian. You'll probably make it. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. You just see me grab those. Well, no, I don't grab the herbs. But, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to drop my rage.
That's fair. You can move if you'd like.
What was I am not going to move. I'm going to stay here.
Okay. It's now the soldier's turn. The soldier looks around the battlefield. It's pretty abysmal.
Oh, shit.
He's going to put the longbow away and charge Ricky. He does not have to get within 5 feet of you, though. He has a reach with the spear.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls with heat metal on him.
But she reckless.
So it's
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Yep.
That's a 20 to hit.
I am going to use my tail reaction to try and
Okay. Yeah, you whip a cone.
deflect it.
Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ping.
You deflect the spear's first attempt, and he tries to stab you
Isn't that
again.
just a +6 to the AC? Is that how it works?
+6 plus, I think, like a 1 or something like that. I don't know.
It was enough. My AC is 18, so
Yeah,
I just needed it to roll.
You're
yeah.
great.
You're AC 19 now with the thing, or is that with the...
No, that's with the thing.
The next one is a 15 to hit, which misses. That's his turn. Okay, this cast is going to run and end his turn here. Please roll me 2d4.
Now I just need to prove it against these assholes. 5 damage, guys. 9 total.
Oh.
It adds up.
Joe, it's your turn.
Yo, okay, so I'm gonna focus fire on this guy because he's the only one with seemingly a brain.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I'll use another fire shot because that was fun.
You gonna piss through these bullets.
Aw.
Got 40 of them.
You roll me d20.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
It needs to be
man, are you
high.
about to shoot yourself
16
again?
to 20.
Right? No, it doesn't have to be high or low.
It needs to be a 16 to 20 for a catastrophic failure. Please roll a d20.
Oh!
Joe, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Guys, why did I say anything?
Why did you say anything then?
Oh man, I have a +9 and I still rolled only a 14.
Joe, roll me damage.
well.
My rolls are going so
How the fuck
well.
did you shoot yourself again?
She didn't.
I rolled a 12, guys. I rolled max damage.
Joe, roll me a
With-
Don't
It's-
forget about the D6.
It's with fire, so fuck
Don't
me.
forget the D6.
Good God.
Joe, as you raise the weapon, cackling as you're raising the rifle to point at that soldier, you pull the hammer back and the revolving cylinder doesn't quite index all the way.
Something
You
weird
don't-
going on
You
here.
don't see it. As you pull the trigger, the flame round ignites. You hear the same explosion. The what everyone else sees is Joe's rifle grenades in her face and just shrapnel all over your face and chest. You take 17 points of
okay?
piercing damage, and you take 3 points of fire damage,
Halved.
and your rifle is broken.
Oh, sh.
Ho, 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 ho.
Betty!
Oh.
Okay. For my second attack.
Pull out your bow.
No, I have a pepper box.
Okay?
Okay.
I take out my
I
pepper
forgot about
box.
the fucking pepper box.
Yeah, I got that from who fucking knows? Richard, I think.
Yeah, he gave you his. He found it.
You can shoot fire bullet out of that one too?
No. Learned my lesson.
Not sure that you did.
I was
If
humbled.
only you had an inspiration.
I know.
If only.
So I fire the pepper box.
Okay.
A 15 to hit. Come on, Joe.
15 does not hit.
Well, she's got like shrapnel in her eyeballs, so I forgive her for that.
Okay.
And she's gonna close the hatch and she's gonna look at Ash like a Looney Tunes
Blood.
cartoon where
Just-
there's just she says, "Help."
Oh. Later. Okay.
That's my turn.
Ash, it's your turn.
Oh, wait, I took 18 points of damage. I need to make a concentration check on my gorgeous spike growth.
I'm
Okay.
going to say, because the damage was dealt to you from your rifle grenading in your face, this concentration check is a disadvantage because you were not expecting it.
Yeah, that is true. I was not.
I'll give you.
Aw.
the thing.
No, let her learn
Hold
the
on.
consequences of her actions.
Hold on.
With your
I
consequences,
thought we were
guess.
friends.
I mean, you rolled it
Joe,
before.
I will help you with this because I know you like it a lot, so I will give a flash genius and add a 5 to that concentration check.
Thanks.
Then it is successful. You maintain concentration.
It's a team effort, guys, to cover up Joe's fuck-ups.
You're a good
Astra
Ash.
and you are friends, but I like to watch Penn fail.
Ash, it's your turn.
Okay, well, Ash didn't like that giant throwing a boulder at his favorite Brahma.
Really?
So,
Is that your only Brahma?
that's his favorite. So with a bonus action, I'll do another instance of fire damage, 2d8 to the soldier.
Roll it.
Nice, 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I've been waiting to use this for a long time, but from the from his little rifle that he usually shoots his fire bolts from, he's going to change the cartridge and shoot this at the big giant guy. Does a 14 hit?
14 is his AC.
Perfect. Whew. Ray of Enfeeblement on him.
Case.
Okay, he has to make a con save.
Yes.
I'm sure he's pretty good at that. He seems kind of. You have a fucking 17 too.
They're made of bone. He rolled a 16.
Oh, 17! Woo! Okay.
The deceitful frost giant skeleton is enfeebled.
Oh, so
Amazing.
Deceitful.
Or so.
Does this a damage? Or no, it doesn't. It just makes him deal half damage with strength-based attacks.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that nerfs him. All right.
Oh, on a hit, it puts it in at the end of his turns. He gets con saves.
Yep.
Cool.
But
I see.
that is concentration ends on heat battle. So
Okay. If the soldier could feel, he would be relieved. All right. It's now Aaron's turn. Aaron is going to dart this way and then make a sneaky style bow attack. With advantage on the soldier in front of Ricky. So 22 to hit. That certainly hits, rolling damage.
No idea.
7 plus sneak attack. And 15 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then Aaron will dive into this brush and stealth.
Good job.
Okay, Zed.
I'm all fucking hyped up. I'm gonna get out of the tank
Okay.
and try to get some attention. First things first, I am going to. So as I'm running, I am going to let a Eldritch Blast off at this guy.
Okay. Roll your spell attack.
First one will be natural 20.
Okay.
Laughing.
So that's gonna be this plus 10. Oh, max damage. So
Rah.
25 force damage. And
Okay.
and
Sure.
It's
He's
only
able
working
to
out
be-
because Dooch doesn't want him in my spike growth. He doesn't want me to have the satisfaction.
Good.
and if he can be pushed back, he's pushed back 10 feet. I don't know
Yeah,
if he has-
he can be pushed. He's
Okay.
just large.
Okay. Next, I'm going to push these fuckers out of our sight.
I hate you so much.
Well, they have to run back through it. if he
Yeah, give him a
does.
chance. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that you're helping me.
No. I'll send the second one at this guy again.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
okay.
Yeah, I got it. I'm not just a dick. It's gonna be big 25 to hit,
Yeah, that hits. His AC's 14.
or 9 force damage,
Okay.
and push him back into the other guy.
All right.
Gosh.
And then I'm gonna throw my arms out and meteors. First one I'm gonna put on this side of this guy to help Ricky out. So it's gonna be 2d6 of fire. It's gonna be 8 fire damage.
He rolled a 15.
Okay, so that's 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And then second one I'll throw over here at these two. That'll be only 5. They fail.
The skeleton rolled a 14.
Okay.
The ghast, they both fail. So they both take 5.
Okay, so yep, 5 for them, and I pull back 5 feet.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, right here. It's my turn.
Okay, this ghast is going to push towards you.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
that's
fucking goating them. Come on,
okay.
man.
So that's 6d4, 8d4, and then it ends its turn right here. So roll 8d4, please.
Oh, because of the half movement, he can't get there.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
You did 20. He had 20 hit points. As he's here, he just flumps over.
This is a character arc, guys.
I just imagine him getting
Pieces
shorter.
Of him.
Yeah, literally, he
just
literally
grinds him.
he meat crayons towards you and slumps over. God. All right.
Tell you
It was
what, this is a
all
good
worth it.
This is a good confidence boost session for us to get fucked next
Apparently.
session. Okay?
Please roll me 2d4 as this one also presses into the spike growth.
4.
Okay.
Oh, your spell is officially worth it now.
Astra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out. And would we say spike growth is flammable?
No.
Okay.
No more flammable than any other grass or brush.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna call lightning this guy.
Do it.
Bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
6.
On the soldier?
Ragdoll him, too.
Oh my
Eh.
god.
Damn, dude. Holy moly.
Okay. He rolled a 19.
He saves, so he takes half.
Of 17.
So he takes 8. He had 6 hit points. So, as the lightning... he tries to dodge to the side, but the lightning manages to lance through the grass, up and through his limbs, and you watch as just the body tumbles off to the side.
Astra's signature move.
You just see Ricky being like, what?
I had it covered.
And then we're gonna bonfire under the big dude.
Okay, deck save.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
It's good.
Natural 20 for
Wow.
a 19.
Yeah.
Is it a saber suck?
It's a cantrip, so I think it
It
is.
cantrip. It sucks. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 5 feet. So it's...
There's like a little fire, and he's just steps to the side as it.
Oh, that was inconvenient.
Okay, the frost giant skeleton, after that big fucking hit from Zed, is going to throw a rock at you because you're out of his range to run up to
The
him.
damage is halved, right? If it hits?
He is, yes, he's enfeebled.
Fuck yeah.
So
Half of 35 is still 17.
we will
Yeah,
see.
so-
I don't know if I'll roll that high again or if I'll even hit. We'll find out. He throws a rock. It soars through the air. That's a 24 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
That's why we don't get out of the tank, Zed.
That's fine. Yes, I don't have anything that can drop it that much. 24. Yeah, it's just that. Yep.
Okay. You take
Guy getting out of the tank.
31 points of bludgeoning damage. Halved. So
Halved.
you take 15.
Okay.
I was real fucking close.
Yep.
I still can't see Zed's health.
That will say that con save I made
He's special.
is for now. So it's then going to run forward. Roll. No, it would be here. So roll 2d4.
I save on My last
Or-
2 meteors.
Okay. It's still up. Only just. Ricky.
You said it's only just up.
It is
Ah,
like its limbs and joints and knees are shaking. It's
yeah.
weakened. It's very little is keeping it together right now.
Yeah. Oh, I am at full rage. I'm just gonna run at it. I have my great axe out, and I'm just gonna recklessly swing at it
Okay.
with the great axe.
Nice.
Good night, Skelly
yeah,
boy.
Yeah, you hit. The bones of this giant skeleton scatter across the ground, littering all around the ghasts. It had 3 hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
So I can change weapons at will. I can't move anymore, but
You
I
can
pull.
swap to your hurling axe if you'd like to. You can switch weapons
Yeah.
once per turn as a free action, but beyond that takes an action.
Okay, that makes sense to me. So yeah, so I do that. I don't have enough movement to get to that guy, so I'll just throw my hand axe of hurling
Which
at
one?
the closer
Well,
one.
that's
Okay.
The
so
closer one.
Go ahead and roll your
And
attack.
that would be reckless as well.
Of course.
Yep.
It. A 19 certainly hits.
Echo's changing up the whole game plan for next session now. He's like, I see y'all fuckers.
Clearly, I'm
powers
being
spiked a
too
little
gentle.
Not all encounters have to be brutally, lethal, okay?
It is nice to feel like a badass.
You deal 15 points of slashing damage. The ghast turns towards you, the axe still stuck in its head, and you just... Ugh, and then the axe whoosh, flies back to you in a wide arc.
And then I am fine with this, but I didn't think I stepped in the spike growth, but did I?
No, you didn't.
You're
Okay.
right on the edge of it.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
You knew precisely where it was because you saw me cast it.
Okay.
Okay, this ghast is going to surge toward you. So it's 1, 2. That's its full movement. Please roll me 64. No, it can get here. That's its full
For
movement.
8d4.
8d4.
For 8d4.
More. More meat crayons.
God damn.
What the fuck?
That was almost max roll.
You're 4 off max
Four,
roll.
four.
Okay. You watch as this ghast rushes to you, and by the time it gets to you, just the barbs and the vines are lashing at it as it crosses until it's mostly ribbons when it gets to you. And it has one arm that just, very weakly slashes at you with. Jesus.
My tail just does the slightest flick, realizing as this is coming at me.
It has advantage because you're reckless. I miss.
I'll reach.
Oh, you missed.
Joe, it's your turn. I rolled a 13 twice.
Joe pops out of the hatch, wiping blood from her eyes and picking a piece of metal out from beneath her cornea.
Jesus.
She's gonna fire, because I think Ricky's got this one handled. So she's gonna use the pepper box on this one right here.
Okay.
The pepper box for a natural 20.
Okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
It's just a completely normal shot.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I already
Alright.
fired it. Okay, so I didn't use this last time because I'm a big dummy and we just leveled up. I have Tricks of the Trade, which means when you roll damage, you may choose to reroll the result once. Choose the higher. So I'm going to reroll again.
Okay.
Okay, so 10 plus.
This one's slightly better.
Okay, so then that is 6 plus... Okay, so 21
6.
points of damage. The head of this ghast just bursts like a melon, and it slips
Aw.
over.
Well, it's dead now. She's looking at the last one and she's like, I'm going to steal this kill. And watch it explode in my face. Pepper box. 16 to hit?
Yeah, their AC's 13.
Cool. Damage. I'm gonna re-roll it just to see if I get 10. I don't. So it's the 14.
Okay. It had 1 hit point. How do you want to do this?
Same thing as the other one. I pop its head, and then a little bit gets on Ricky, and Joe's like, sorry!
Sprays
And
all over me.
with that, you have dealt with the threat. The combat's over.
The storm clouds dissipate.
The spike growth goes away, so we're not having to step around it.
My last 2 meteors are still hanging out. I'm not beat. You don't know.
Joe's gonna go to see what the fuck they were digging for.
Okay.
Don't you want to be healed? No?
It's
okay.
fine, you can pick out the pieces later.
Okay.
Ash, I require
roll
your
me a
assistance.
perception check.
Sure.
I go with her. No.
Yes, please.
Not for me.
19.
What do you need, Zed?
If you could, that one with the shiny armor, if you want to give it
Nice.
a once over, see if it had anything useful, I'll check out the other one.
Okay, sure. Walk over to next to Ricky.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna head over and check that one out.
Okay.
Sure.
Joe and Astra, the two of you are out investigating where they were digging.
Mhm.
Yep.
There are many divots where it's clear that they started to dig and then didn't find what they were looking for. Some of them are deeper than others. With a 26, Astra, in one of the holes, you spot, it's tiny, in the sand far down at the bottom of it, right at the corner. Maybe they just missed it, or maybe the sand shifted. There is a tiny little bit of wood.
Yes.
Oh, I go down and I start to dig it out.
Yes.
You find
I
a
think
chest.
they missed it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, pull the chest out. Is it heavy?
Yeah, it is. It's heavy. It's got brass, like, fittings, but the wood does not appear to be damaged or weathered at all.
I'm not a rogue, but can I check it for traps?
Hold on. While you guys are looking at that chest, you investigate the body of the lieutenant.
Can I say that I have moved the Razgar's Revenge a little bit up the road a little bit before jumping out and investigating? Okay. I just want it close, you know?
That's fine.
Okay.
And then you investigate the body?
Yeah. You want to roll separately or give me advantage?
No, I'll help. Like, as soon as I see Ash coming over, I'm gonna just, like, help
I
with
will-
whatever.
2 4s.
I will
If
flash
I
of
was just
genius.
getting in the way.
I will flash of genius to 17.
You find a couple things, Ash. On the body of this lieutenant, you find a short sword that is bronze in appearance, but towards the hilt, it kind of glow. It's like a gradient of blue, as if metal discoloration by heat. But it's more of a rainbow effect to it than metal normally takes on. You also know bronze doesn't really do that. Not like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a brilliant artificer to recognize a potentially magic weapon when you see one.
Yeah. Okay.
As you reach towards it on his hilt, roll me an Arcana check.
Boy.
The hair on the back of your neck stands up.
Trust that feeling.
Okay. I'll need to look at this a little better. I don't know what it is, but I'll go ahead and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Or
You
yes,
said it.
I did said it.
You said it.
Should have used a cloth, man.
As you touch it, you feel a tingle in your fingertips. You don't want to put it in the bag of holding.
Oh shit!
Classic.
You want to keep this. This might be worth a lot. It feels great in your hand. It feels really well balanced. It fits your hand extremely well, and you're certain with a weapon like this, you could probably base all your other inventions around this sort of design.
Oh shit!
I put it in my belt.
Okay.
Should have trusted your cat to his shit.
The other things you find on the body, you find a pair of scrolls. You find a strange onyx stone in the shape of a hexagonal prism. And that's it.
Hey, Ash, when you put that on your belt, did you do it like? Did you try and sleight of hand it, or
Like
is that
a
something
weird
I could
Gollum way?
Yeah, did you call it my precious and then?
No, I would say, hey, this is really nice. I think I'll keep it, and I've never used a short sword in my life.
Okay.
As long as you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna just roll just to see
An
what
insight?
from a role play person. Yeah, insight, just to
Okay.
see
Go
what
ahead.
Ricky might pick up on.
Oof.
Oof. I'm straight. Ooh.
Like,
You
you're
rolled
my
a
buddy,
0.
of course.
This is a great sword. It looks awesome on you.
It actually, the coloring of that sword goes with his natural coloring remarkably well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Pairs well.
Ash is my
Wine
buddy.
and
We did
cheese.
A bunch of cooking.
He deserves something
He
nice.
wanted that. He wanted, yeah.
Gorgeous. I love it.
Indeed.
Nobody knows but you two, and you're both so blasé about it. This is fine.
Okay. The chest is locked. You don't know how to look for traps. You can't see any, obviously. Like, you don't see any spring mechanisms.
We just
I can't,
put the lock.
I can't. I don't know how to tool it, but we could just break
Just
it.
break it open. Yeah, I'm down.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'll shove my short sword between like the lid and the base of the box.
Wait. Before
What?
you do that.
What?
Just in case, I pull out that whiskey and I take a drink and I give her a drink of it too.
Take a drink.
It's
I
delicious.
thought you were gonna be like, let me just go over there real quick. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Nah, we're
okay.
gonna explode together.
Yep.
She's gonna like step on the handle to try to pry it open.
Roll me a dex save.
Natural 20.
Hey.
29.
Astra, I need you to also roll me a dex save.
That's why we took the whiskey.
Oh, not so good. Hopefully it hurts less. 15?
Failure.
Yeah.
Both of you watch as the blade slides underneath the lid and it crosses a line that suddenly reveals itself in glowing red. A rune.
Oh shit.
Force damage comes erupting out of the chest, and
Oh,
both of you
man.
take 31 points of force damage.
Do I have it?
If you succeeded on the dex save with a natural 20, yeah, you have it.
15.
Astra, you are sent flying 20
Joe
feet
is
away.
having a bad day. All these explosions in my face.
Holy, look
I have
up.
no eyebrows
Are we
anymore.
Are we under attack?
No,
What the
fuck!
The fuck?
The tress was
What are you
chapped.
doing? Wait,
What
hold
you say?
up.
I can't hear you. My
First off-
ears.
It's the high-pitched whine.
You found a fucking chest, and you didn't let our little friend over here.
What
who
does he
you
say?
know-
What?
Oh my god.
You said there was a couple of spell scrolls, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes, there were.
Back to Ash.
I go back there.
And a little pyramid thing.
An onyx hexagonal prism. It's maybe this long. It's really not very big at all. It's black stone. It's smooth to the touch.
Do you still have those identify glasses?
I think I can identify one item.
With those
free?
glasses? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. You got a daily of it.
You get a free identify per day. I know because
Anything while he's looking, anything notable on the Star Shoulder, the commander one?
I mean, Ash would have done it on the short sword.
Would
first. Yeah, he would have. Like first and foremost. Well, no, never mind.
You said I will look at that later.
Yeah, you did say look at it later.
I did.
See, I've
I did
already
say
described the failure and stuff.
It's okay. It's okay.
You done did that. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to look.
You done diddly did it.
I'm trying to look at where I get that from.
You make it your damn self, you artificer.
Do you just have the identify spell and you flavored it that way, or?
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
I just remember you describing it as glasses.
I do not have it today, so that's
anything
probably why
didn't do it.
Yeah, I double didn't do it.
Yeah, go ahead, Zed.
So,
anything of magical notice on this Star Soldier?
On the soldier? No.
Okay.
You just find like old, like rotted away. No, you find like a rotten ration that was likely on his body in life. It's like metal scrap in his pockets that was likely something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find anything useful.
Sweet.
Mine and Astra's health is so funny.
I'm quickly gonna heal us, by the way.
Soldier suit. Alright. I didn't think I had to explain this, but we got a fucking artificer who has every tool known to man.
He was busy!
We got the best fucking pickpocketer / thief on this side of fucking Ceres, okay? Why are you fucking prying it open with a sword?
You heal for 16, Pin.
Thank you.
You like glance over at Aaron, who's like arms are folded against a tree, just tapping her foot.
Joe just says, "You know, I gotta learn for myself."
Sure do.
And I learned that fire and explosions hurt.
I'm gonna start calling Ricky our party ranger if you want to be the party rogue.
No.
By the way, Ricky, good job on that axe.
Yeah, that was a pretty great buy. Thanks, everybody.
What's in the chest?
What's in the chest?
You don't know. It's still closed.
Oh, it just blew up on us?
Yes.
Aaron! Will you get this?
Aaron, can you help these fools out?
Joe is just gonna limp out of the hole and lay in the sand.
And Aaron will walk over and inspect the chest.
There's a rune on it, by the way.
Yeah, it's spent now. It's gonna recharge.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. She crouches down and looks at it. Hold on.
I got mage hand. Let me know if you need me for anything.
God, this spell actually heals for so fucking much.
Healing Spirit is actually OP.
Yeah, it is. Goddamn. A fucking bonus action too.
It doesn't really work in combat because it's in a single spot, but you can stack it up so fast. It's stupid.
It's base operations.
Hey Zed, we found this these spell scrolls and this prism.
You identify?
I can't do that today.
Alright, we'll put it in the pocket. You want me to hold it or you got it?
I don't really use... I can use spell scrolls, but you can use them.
I'll take a look at them.
Can I get a D100 for somebody, please?
Yeah, let me do it. I got this. I'm gonna roll like a 96.
Here comes the 100.
Close.
Jeez! Nice!
It is the close.
90. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Why does that look so familiar?
Aaron
It
opens
better.
the chest. And within, anyone nearby sees a velvet, like a red velvet cushion on top. There's a broad symbol. It's one all of you will immediately recognize as the House Erevan,
King?
the royalty of Ceres.
Oof.
Like current on the throne right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the house, so
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
It's dusty. There is some sand on the cushion. Aaron lifts up the cushion and looks. Please roll me a D6.
I got it. Nope, you got it.
I rolled it as you said you got it. I'm sorry.
1.
Just rolling on my loot table, man.
Bad manners, Simic.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a loot table. I
Unless
thought
the
this
one
was-
is really cool, in which case, shut up, douche.
Hold on.
My
I need
bad.
to pull this up.
He's pulling it up. It's either good or bad. So
It could be okay. You don't know. It could be
You never know which end of the spectrum is the good one. But you know it's an end of a spectrum. It's never in the middle.
it's like you blew your face up.
indifferent.
Ash,
Oh.
you need to make me some tweezers, because I have a lot of metal in my face.
I'm sure a lot of
Will
it
be
popped out when
All
the
right.
healing spirit touched your face.
You come here. I'll do it now.
Also, can you help me fix my gun?
I can do that.
Because
Can you
I've
help me
never,
with
s-
everything? I'm just
I've
having a
never seen
horrible
Johnny look so sad before. It's just scrap
Named him
metal.
Johnny?
Yeah. Why?
time.
You
What?
sound
Your
judgmental.
healing spirit still going, by the way?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
I was about to say, let me get in on that.
It heals instantly, so
I got hit by a rock.
What?
All
Isn't
right.
healing spirit a overtime thing?
Every turn.
Yeah, you stand in it.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
every
it like a
turn.
minute?
Yeah, 1 minute. I blew it all on us because we took massive damage.
I need
I-
another. I need another D100, please.
Yep, I
I'll
got
walk-
it, Simic.
I'll work on your face for 20 healing.
Thank you.
59.
I'm back to full. 59.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like the way he said. Oh no.
Well, I do. It sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like something he doesn't want to give us. No.
No, it's fine. It should be.
Okay.
It's
Just
fine.
making sure it's not.
Hopefully it's a gun.
It's not a gun. Okay.
Hopefully it's something
As
I
she
can-
lifts, as she lifts the cushion, oh, fucking. Wait a minute. I need to find this on D&D Beyond.
Bill's gonna look at Astrid. Don't you name your weapons?
What weapon?
It is. It is
go
a
ahead.
book.
Damn.
It's a book with a fine red cover. Erin looks at it. She doesn't know what it says. Anybody who speaks Draconic does.
Yes.
Yep.
That's me.
And Ash as well.
What that book say, though? He's holding his breath. He's like, I don't want to say it.
Boom.
Look at douche.
All right. It is a tome of understanding.
Oh.
Isn't it that thing that makes you smart?
It increases your wisdom score.
Hey yo.
I mean, I could use that.
I mean, you do damage based on dex, though. Like.
Yeah, but like everything else, like my spells are all wisdom.
Yeah, but like you have spike growth, which
What? I have other spells.
You have spike growth.
Just like
and
yanking
you
it back and
have
forth.
Hunter's mark.
Tone it down.
I have Zephyr Strike.
Tone it down.
We're obviously giving it to Ricky, right? Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
All of you can discuss this in the downtime, as that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I rolled a 1 for that, just saying.
You already have a 20 in wisdom.
And I can have a 22.
22. We're definitely giving it to Astra.
I know.
Yes!
I managed to roll a 0 on a wisdom roll.
And if any time in the next 2 weeks, Echo, if you can let me know what are on those spell scrolls too.
Oh, one of them is Fabricate.
Oh shit.
And the other one is, hold on, I have it right here. I've lost it. There it is. Nope. Where'd it go? Here we go.
It's not
Sorry.
right there.
Sorry. The other one is Faithful Hound.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's actually a really broken fucking spell.
I just want you to know if I had that book, my survival would be a plus 12. You know.
Okay.
Like, that's important out here.
I mean, I guess so, but no.
You know we're giving it to you.
So close to leadership.
I heard understanding and I was like, oh.
It could have been a dexterity book.
So close to leadership.
It could have been a strength book. It could have been intelligence. You know what? I think we're a really well-balanced party, except for the two sharing the wisdom. But my
what was it
primary
called? Faithful Hound?
Yes. Faithful Hound and Fabricate.
I'm gonna make a small petition.
No.
For Ash, because wisdom will give him more potent healing on his combat medic.
I mean, I will have more potent healing as well.
It's probably going to go to the main person.
Yeah, it will. It will.
But maybe his argument was a little bit better than mine.
The dice have given you a tome of an attribute beyond human levels.
Mm-hmm. See, Astra's gonna have a 22 if she finishes the book.
This is why I roll on the fucking tables, baby.
Hey, I rolled the 1 for it, okay?
Nah, he re-rolled that. He didn't even use the 90.
That's not true.
Yeah, but he used my 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
it was a
Christ.
team effort, dude. Team effort.
We can't ever know, or we'll tear each other apart.
We're gonna tear each other apart, not knowing.
Maybe we're just prone to tearing each other apart.
I think that's like
Probably.
Tear you apart with a short sword.
He might. As we get to the end of the session, I want to thank you all for playing with me tonight. I hope you had a good time. Before we get anywhere else, we must get the players' vote for inspiration done. So we're going to start at the top alphabetically. And AJ, who did something that you liked?
What do I want to do? Well, okay. From like a RP and I guess selfishly from my character perspective, I am gonna give it to class for the cooking session at the beginning, as well as the herbal kit that Ricky was given. That was just very touching to me for that character. So,
thank you.
Class, you're next.
Man, I gotta give it to the cup holders. That was great. Yeah, so mine goes to Ricky
for reacting to the cup holders.
Yeah, for reacting to the cup holders. It's great.
Dooch?
I'm also gonna give it to Ricky, but for a different reason. I'm giving it to Ricky because I really found it funny deep down, even though I didn't laugh too hard. When we're at the requisitions we're 3 feet away, and she's trying to whisper because she's like feeling incompetent about like, I need something that can do a little better than this. Like she was really feeling some type of way about when she can't get in range, and we're all standing there just looking at her like, we can't hear you, right? You know that, right? Very on.
I just don't want to let you guys down.
You didn't.
Very on
You killed the big bad in that big fight, and you just nuked a whole bunch of people in this fight.
Ricky is the heart of this group.
It's true. We would all kill each other.
Okay.
It would descend into anarchy.
Before that happens, Pen.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to class because I thought the cooking lessons in the little pouch were very cute.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Simic.
I have to give it to Ricky because I've never seen anybody turn down polymorph for RP, and it was perfect.
Oh my god, yes, that too.
I like being myself, if that's okay. It was like, oh my god.
All right, Ricky, you've earned the player's vote for inspiration.
A sweep.
There is
Really
there is an opportunity for you to earn another inspiration, and it lays on the heads of Pen and class.
Oh?
Who is Mighty?
He was in the Sunday game on Periel's ship.
Do you remember what she did?
She was a mechanic.
A little more
Really?
specific than that.
Engines? Come on, man. Not so much of it.
This happened so long ago.
This was like 2+ years ago. Except her dog was a robo dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Good enough. You've earned a point of inspiration.
She was like an outsourced mechanic, and she like showed up and she was like, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
well, what's the real answer, Echo?
You got it.
But why were you wishy-washing?"
I remember
some very specific
He wanted to
job
see you
she
squirm.
did.
That's why.
He does.
I
like
remember
that.
there was a selection process for the group. Like there was a few
Like
options.
interviewed people.
Yeah, there was an interview process, and you chose Mighty.
Okay. You got the inspiration point, so good.
Took it. Woohoo! I never get those, guys.
Do better.
Here's a better question, but I'll ask it after we're done recording. To those of you who are watching at home or at work, hi, Pen. We love you, and I can't wait to see you all next time.